your information.
It's Mojo in the mornings, 5 at 6:55.
5 at 6:55, yo. 5 at 6:55, yo. Now.
All right, it is time now for the 5 at 6:55.
Let's do it.
Monica is the reigning champion. She won yesterday, which got a little bit of the stress out of her way because we've only had like one-time winners here in the last few. She's now going for 3 in a row, but let's see if she can get past that. Or will Alicia, who is, let's see here, from Centerline, Michigan, loves listening to the show on the way to the gym. What gym do you work out at, Alicia?
So it's called BL Fitness in Madison Heights.
All right.
Body odor.
It's BL, not BO, I think.
Yeah, BL.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's naming their business.
That's what I'm like, what's happening here?
A gym, especially.
She also works in designer advertising for the Big Three. That's cool. That sounds like a
Nice.
cool job. Monica, will you say hello to Alicia?
Good morning, Alicia. Yeah, good morning.
I'm going to lock you up in a soundproof area, Monica. We will be right with you. 5 pop culture trivia questions. These are all stuff that we talk about in the dirty or just have conversations about on the air. Whoever gets the most right wins. Tie always goes to the champion. Question number 1, Alicia, Meghan Markle is responding to backlash that she's getting from her viral delivery room photo of her and Prince Harry dancing. What are Harry and Meghan the Duchess of?
Is it Winchester or Windsor?
Which one do you want to go with?
Windsor.
Question number 2. Tonight is Game 6 of the NHL Finals with the Panthers taking on the Oilers in Florida. What team won the Stanley Cup last year?
Oh, the Stanley Cup. Was it the Oilers last year?
Question number 3. Chris Brown kicked off his tour in the UK, bringing out this In the Club rapper for a surprise guest appearance. Who is he?
50 Cent.
Question number 4. Joey Chestnut will be participating in the Nathan's Famous Eating Contest on the 4th of July after taking a year off. He's been the winner several times. What will they be eating at this contest?
Hot dogs.
And question number 5, Kendrick Lamar is celebrating his 38th birthday today. True or false, Kendrick Lamar is not his real first and last name?
True.
Let's bring the champ back from a soundproof area.
Right in the middle, Alicia got 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Respectable.
Every answer that you gave, Alicia, was like you're questioning yourself.
I
So
know.
you sounded like you were.
I know.
Yeah,
I was like,
did okay.
That's all right. Question number 1. Monica, Meghan Markle is responding to backlash that she's getting from her viral delivery room photo of her and Prince Harry dancing. What are Harry and Meghan the Duchess of?
Sussex.
Yeah, there
Sussex.
we go. Duke and Duchess of Sussex. 1-0.
Question number 2. Tonight is Game 6 of the NHL Finals with the Panthers taking on the Oilers in Florida. What team won the Stanley Cup last year?
The Panthers.
The Panthers.
2-0.
And we'll win it again this year, and Zach's going to owe me something. I don't know what
I'm
he's
going to
going
owe
to
you, too.
We're gonna actually no. Zach and I bet NBA, didn't we,
I'm gonna owe
Zach?
you $50.
Did we bet NHL? I don't think we bet NHL. You're gonna owe me.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Okay, I owe him lunch either way. He says in my ear. Question number 3. Chris Brown kicked off his tour in the UK, bringing out this In the Club rapper for a surprise guest appearance. Who is he?
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
3-1.
She's going to win. Question number 4 for a clean win. Joey Chestnut will be participating in the Nathan's Famous Eating Contest on the 4th of July after taking a year off. He's been a big winner several times. What will they be eating at that contest? Hot dog. Her
Yeah,
phone,
4-2.
your phone cuts out on part of your answers, half of your answers. Hot dogs.
Sorry. You know what? Let me take you off my AirPods. Hold on.
Okay. By the
Okay,
way,
well,
he was
better?
suspended, I believe, and
Really?
he gets to come back now. Yeah, he was using PEDs or something. I don't know.
Get out of here.
And question number 5: Kendrick Lamar is celebrating his 38th birthday today. True or false? Kendrick Lamar is not his real first and last name.
True.
True. Is that right?
That's right.
Yay.
Yeah,
There you
5-3.
go.
It's Kendrick Lamar
Congratulations.
Duckworth.
Duckworth is his last name. Congratulations to you, Alicia.
Thank you.
We got a parting gift for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I feel bad, Alicia. Alicia, you know,
okay.
I think that you were going to do better, but I think you kind of psyched yourself out on a couple of those ones. Thoughts? This is the post-game analysis.
I don't know. I don't know a ton about sports. That's what I need to work on next time.
No, you know what? We always throw like one sports question in there, so there's always like one in there. But I think the Sussex one got you a little bit there. But don't worry about it. You got a parting gift. We're going to set you up with a gift card to Papa Romano's.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
It's Mojo in the mornings, 5 at 6:55.
I don't want to play a song, but I need something to wake me up. I feel like I just need something. And I just picked 3 randoms. I actually went into our random category, and I just threw 3 over there that I have not heard us play in forever. Not even on a Friday. And I want you to tell me which one you guys want to hear. Should I play A? Lil Wayne Lollipop?
iHeartRadio Festival artist.
I forgot about that, yes.
Oh, no.
Or B? Wow, the energy on that one just kind of picked us up out of our chair. My House. Or C, I don't think this song is played in forever. Sean Kingston. Beautiful Girls.
That's why it'll never work. You have me
Poor Sean.
suicidal when you say
I think
I think he's still in jail.
I think-
I think his mama out.
Let me see.
I don't
I saw
know.
him DMing somebody, but they got cell phones in jail now, so who knows?
I'm going to say I want Flo Rida, My House. That's my vote. I'll vote first. Shannon, you're next.
I'm going B as well.
My House gets 2. What about you, Zach?
1, these are great songs. 2, I'm going with Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne gets a vote. Kev.
I'm with Zack. I'm going Wheezy.
Wow,
Weird
Lil
tie.
Wayne gets 2 votes. Let's go to Lydia next.
Let's say you get 3 for Little Wayne.
Wow. Bianca, you could either tie
No, I'm
us.
tying it up. You don't gotta ask. Flo Rida, My House.
Wow.
baby.
I love it. Guess what?
Knew it.
5 calls says it all.
Let's get it.
5 calls, 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. We're voting with you, the listener, right now. What song should we play? Now, we're only going to let them vote on the 2 songs that are tied. So it's either Lil Wayne or it's Flo Rida. Which one do you think should win?
Oh, man. Should have deleted those texts you meant to delete.
wake up.
Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 7:40 on Mojo in the morning.
Wake up.
All right, Mojo in the Morning. War of the Roses is coming up this morning. And let me just tell you guys, this is a good one because this morning's War of the Roses, a girlfriend thinks that her boyfriend is cheating because he's changed plans nonstop on her lately, and she thinks that there's somebody else in his life, and she knows for a fact. Wait till you hear what she did to kind of prove that there's something going on. That's happening in just a little bit. Now, let's go to our votes. Call number 1 is Rub. Who we voting for?
It's Rhubarb Lollipop.
Oh, Rhubarb. I'm sorry, she didn't put the B on there. Lollipop.
There we
All
go.
right,
We got
for
one.
Lollipop. 2, vote number 2 goes to Garrett. Garrett, who we voting for?
We are going for Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne. All right, we got 2. It's off to a lead here. Abby, who you voting for?
I'm with Mojo and Shannon and Lydia. Flo Rida all day.
It's about freaking time. Jeremy, 4th call. Who we voting for?
Going for My House.
I love
my
it. We got a
God.
tie.
What is
Tie,
happening?
Tie. Rob, you get to
Yeah.
break the tie. This is
Thank you.
This is your choice. Lil Wayne, Lollipop, or Flo Rida, My House. Who you voting for?
Flo Rida.
Yes!
Yay!
Kevin is giving you the stanky eye right now.
Yeah, one job, Rob.
Kevin.
Yeah, one job.
Yeah. One job and you did it for me, buddy. Thank you, Rob.
WQI Detroit.
WSNX Mustang Rapids. WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations. 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning. Live.
Ooh,
Bianca's house.
going to my house.
We're going to our house. It's Mojo in the Morning Show. Went to a really cool restaurant by my house, and everything is, by the way, so good at this restaurant. It's spectacular. If you haven't lived by me and you haven't seen that there's a new restaurant open where this slider place used to be, there's a place called 2215, I think it's called. And I went over the weekend with our friends, and it's one of those places where you see from the street and you're like, oh, okay, that could be hit or miss. It's a hit. The bar was amazing. They had the best bartenders I've ever seen. Like, they had like bartenders that you see only in like New York, Los Angeles, downtown Detroit, LA. Like, there were like craft cocktail-y type bars, cool guys and stuff. And they know their stuff. Their food was amazing. It was awesome. I got not a complaint about any of that stuff. I got one concern, though. The owner, who is a sweet man, great guy, Albanian. I love my Albanians. Shout out to all my Albanians.
Thanks.
Shout out to Dua Lipa.
It's the one you know?
It's the only Albanian famous person I know. And Misfit Victor.
I was going to say,
know
and
him.
Victor.
He
Yeah,
might be more
yeah.
famous than Dua Lipa. Actually.
The only complaint I have, and this, by the way, I don't want to hurt their feelings because they're great people. The only complaint I have is the owner of the restaurant, who fed me about 12 or tried to feed me about 12 shots. He was like excited that I was there and that we were there with Ryan Kessler, who used to play for the Vancouver Canucks, and Chelsea and Ryan's wife, Andrea. And he kept bringing us shots. Like, he was like constantly he and his daughter, runs the place, beautiful girl, bringing us shots. But he was doing them with us. And as he was doing them with us and doing the shots, I got a chiropractic massage visit from him.
Oh, is he a back rubber?
He's a touchy-feely.
Oh, okay.
And you know me, I like touchy-feely.
Yes.
Like, I'm actually good with touchy-feely. But it got to a point, at one point, I think he gave me an adjustment. Like, I think there was one point where I think I got like a left vertebrae back in place right now.
You got
because
realignment?
do you know those people that when you are hanging with them and they have a couple of cocktails, they like to run, and it wasn't in inappropriate places. Right. He kept it all upstairs. Like, there was nothing down low. Maybe if he did it down low, I'd be okay with it. I don't know. Maybe
Here you go. Here you go. No, did he start touching you and then it progressively got worse as he drank more? Or
it became.
Wait a minute, stay over there. You ain't got to get out your seat.
Was he a rubber or a shoulder scruncher?
Are we on here?
Yep, they can see everything.
It became one of these things. Like, say the balloon.
Let me see. You getting
Kev, go over there.
No, Shannon, you're closer. I'm not letting this man touch me.
Say the balloon is me. It
I'd be
became.
harassed.
Hey, what's going on? And then it became.
Oh, please don't let that pop.
He shifted it in
I
third
don't like
gear.
balloons popping.
Oh, it's not going to pop because he was gentle with his hands.
You're not, though.
No, he was like, so it became like one of those
That's
type
a
of
lot.
things. And then it became oh, my brother. And then it became like, I became family members. I was in Albania with him at one point. Like, we were hanging out. We flew back together. Like, it was great. But he was not just doing it to me. He did it to Ryan. Then he did it to Andrea, which, by the way, Andrea's the awkward hugger. I've noticed this out of all of our friends, like friends' wives. Like, we have friends' wives that they'll come in for the hug. They like to hug the bear. They like to get in close to me.
To hug the bear.
Andrea doesn't like it.
That's your name? You're the bear?
I'm the bear.
Okay.
Yeah,
This makes so much sense,
like
doesn't it, today?
Look at me.
Go back and listen to the first break of the show, please.
And so they like to hug me, and then and she doesn't. She gives like the half hug, the awkward hug, like
Oh, I hate the half hug.
you're touching me, you're touching me, you're touching me hug. One of those type of things. But the owner of this restaurant was hugging. He was hugging. It was amazing. Do you guys know those people that when they get drunk, or they drink, they get a little more touchy?
It depends on who I'm with,
Yeah.
But that's a different
I
conversation.
feel like that's me. I feel like I feel like I get really huggy
Look at the inside of this place.
and touchy
Look at this
feely.
place. This is the place.
Let me see.
Right here. How cool looking is that place?
Oh yeah, that is cool.
That's in
That's
Commerce
very, very
Township.
cool.
You don't need that in Commerce Township. Commerce Township gets Arby's.
You guys deserve nice things.
We don't like Commerce Township. We don't get
That is
good
fly
stuff.
though. That's fly though.
Mom used to always say, you don't get nice things in certain places. This was Commerce Township. You don't get this. This is a really nice place.
Real quick though, going back to what you're saying about people getting drunk and touching you. Do you touch back, or are you like kind of?
So I was not drinking this night because the night before I drank. If I was drinking, he and I would have been all, it'd been like,
Okay.
you know how it is. Do you ever get to a point where you get drunk and you all of a sudden like, I love you, man. Like, like I'm an I love you, man kind of a drinker.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna give you a sports reference. When I went out Friday, I think I had 45 daps. I think I had about 25 hugs and about 35 I'll see you next time. I get real.
You loved everybody.
I'm in there pointing people out. Like, it's a real enjoyable experience, but you ain't got to massage me. Like, you ain't got to do all that.
Do you like to do the everybody's got to be, every time somebody talks, like when you drink, you got to do that. Come on, man.
Oh,
like
yeah. We dapping up at least 3 times in the conversation.
The worst is being the sober guy in that.
Facts.
The sober guy goes, okay,
I'm
okay.
I'm done.
Yes. Yeah. It's
I'm
time to
good.
get out
I'm
of
done
here.
with this. 844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548 is our telephone number. I want to know who are the people who, when they drink, they become like this, I don't know, like in this case, the really nice guy from 2215. I want to plug him as much as I can because I want you to go in there and I want you to get a massage.
Come for the food, stay for the massage.
And try the whiskey sour. They do a great whiskey sour with egg white on it and stuff like that. I mean, it's like crafty and cool.
Egg white in my drink?
They
Have
put
you
it.
ever had like a whiskey sour or amaretto sour or anything?
They put an egg white on the top. It looks
Why?
fancy. I don't know.
It's frothy.
tastes
It makes it frothy.
Yeah, you'd
You
like
like
it because you like your
frothy.
maca. That's
Eat,
what that
eat
is.
it though? Egg white on the
Yeah.
drink?
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
mixed in your
That
drink.
sounds like you.
It sounds gross. It's really good.
It's really good.
All right.
But you get yourself a little extra.
Don't say he's going to be like, please don't say that about me. Consensual.
313 says Mojo, you're that guy. You are the person that hugs when you drink. I do. I get that way. Maybe
You're huggy all the time, though.
I like to
And
hug.
not in a weird way. Yeah, you're just
Get in
a
there
hugger.
for a hug. Another person here, 586 says, did he give you any of that Albanian moonshine, LMFAO? You know what?
What is
Victor has given me some of that.
It's like
What's
your own
that?
cocktail, like your own drink?
For some reason, all the Albanians that I know, and I do know a lot of Albanians, I feel like majority of my friends are like Albanian or Chaldean, but the Albanians all have some kind of a concoction that they make, like a moonshiny kind of concoction.
Is it one of those drinks that you get really messed up when you have it?
You drink it and you think to yourself, I think this is illegal and I'm going to get arrested for putting this in my body. Like you get kind of a little skeptical about what you're drinking.
Okay.
Nobody's calling. There's nobody that nobody touches and fills.
It's just a you thing, bro.
Maybe
that what
we
it
just
is?
all need to go there and get our little fill.
Let's do it.
I'm good.
I'm
Y'all
t-
let me know how it is.
It's a far drive for you now that you
See,
live
once
in the
you
city.
start
would've
rubbing my
loved it.
shoulders, you're not stopping.
Ca-
No, I'm serious. I love that. I love getting my shoulders massaged. I didn't mean it like that. That sounded bad. I just meant continue to rub
Make
my
sure you
shoulders,
ask her
please.
though if you're Kevin, you used to live by this place.
I did?
Yeah, because it's right. You know where it is? It's
Is it by Uptown?
it's a little bit further down the road. It's Pontiac Trail in Haggerty.
All right.
Okay.
So
I'll
it's-
take a trip by that dollar store.
Yeah, it's
That's about it.
literally.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's all we got.
Yeah.
That's all we got. It's in between Dollar Store and Sonic.
Listen, that's the one thing I used to hate about living out there is beautiful place, but the streets are like one lane. That is the worst thing about living out there. If somebody's moving slow, everybody's moving slow.
Yeah. Angie, what's going on? Hi.
Hi, Mojo. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
I'm going to show up at 22:15, and I'm going to just be like, I'm here for the massages. Mojo sent me. Let me get a free massage and maybe a drink or two.
You know what?
Yeah.
Hey, they got great cocktails, incredible food. They might have the best salad I've ever had in my life. I had a Greek salad with steak on it. I've never done that before. It was delicious.
Tell
Ooh,
them
that
Mojo
sounds
sent you.
delicious.
And I had I got the 5-finger massage, which was fantastic.
That's off the menu. Though.
Oh my
That sounds
God.
like a good
Poor
deal to
man.
me.
That's right, exactly. Can you imagine people walking in there? Mojo said, "Oh, hold on, we're getting a call back." David, turn your radio down. What's up, Dave? Oh, I lost you, David. Son of a.
We got to
I
send
hung up
somebody
on
with
him.
the meta glasses in there and have them record it.
Yeah. Brittany, what's going on, Brittany?
Morning, guys.
Hi.
I like rubbing my friend's feet.
You like when you get drunk? What do you do?
I rub my friend's feet.
You
Like
rub
my-
your friend's
my knee.
feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
for that
My
one's
best
kind of weird to
friend,
me.
my husband, anybody that really
Anybody.
got their feet
Why
rubbed.
feet? Why not shoulders or,
I mean, if they prefer shoulders, I'll rub their shoulders.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I ain't got no problem. No.
So when you get drunk, you just all of a sudden make your friends take their sandals off and just start rubbing their feet?
They already got their shoes off. They're comfortable in my house.
Where do you live?
Right.
We'll come and visit you. Darren, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, so I'm actually just like you, Mojo. When I get drunk, I literally just, I love you, man, and I'm hugging everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing myself on everybody pretty much.
I'm telling you, there is something about having some cocktails that makes the world a more peaceful place, right?
Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And nobody is a stranger whenever I have a drink or two. Like if I have a drink or two, everybody all of a sudden becomes, hey, buddy.
Sometimes
Exactly.
you
Oh,
gotta
hey,
go.
man, you're.
Yeah, that's
Cheers.
right.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody knows your name. You don't
I know
the
that
Cheers
song. I
theme
know that song. I know
Okay.
that song. Yeah.
Yeah. Darren, where do you live?
I live in K-Pax. I'm from Inland City originally.
Okay. All right. Too far of a drive to go to 2215 for you. You would.
Hey, I
you
would though. It sounds good enough.
You would
I'm
have
in the
a
area,
you would
sure.
have a really long Uber ride home, and you do need one after that because holy crap, man, it was like nonstop. I swear to you, it was one of those things. How do you turn down somebody's shots? That's another one too.
Oh, see, I turn down shots real easily.
I can't do it. You cannot
Hate
turn
shots.
certain people down when they're offering you shots. because
It definitely depends on the
offends them.
person, for sure. If it's like the owner of the spot, let me have one.
Yeah.
If it's like some rando, probably not.
I, can't, I
Right.
still cannot do shots.
You can do. Do you like
I
throw
cannot-
up or like? you
No,
can't?
I just cannot take a full shot, and it's so embarrassing.
What do you mean? Like when you say that?
I just can't.
Yeah.
Like you can't swallow it, or like what do you mean?
Doing right
It
now.
will not. Was it because it will how it makes you feel afterwards?
Well, that too. No, but I just like can't take I'll do halvesies. I'll do one half then the other half.
Yeah.
You can do a shot of something that I know you can do because I've seen you do it before.
What?
Goldschlager.
No. Oh my God,
Like
no.
super bad.
No.
You're the only person. Or what was the other one too? Sambuca.
But I like sipping on Sambuca. I do love Sambuca.
Sambuca and
Yeah.
Goldschlager.
I
That's
hate
like
Goldschlager.
that's like circa 2001 maybe.
Okay.
What's up, Jim?
Hey, so we were at my friend's wedding, their children's wedding, and they had this like Albanian moonshine that you were talking about before,
Yeah.
and they kept telling us, oh, it might be a little strong, but it's okay. And so we drank it, and it turned into like a hangover uncut version part 5. And the next morning, it's like, how did I get here? I don't remember wearing this shirt. What's going on?
What does it taste like? Because I was trying to explain the taste to these guys, and I can't explain it to them. I said it's like kerosene or something. I don't know.
Well, I have a friend from France. He brought over some stuff called chartreuse. It's kind of like that. It's like you drink it. It's like, is that basil? Is that mint? I don't know what it is. But
I know.
I need another one. I need another one.
I know. It is
Isn't
crazy.
chartreuse like absinthe? Have you guys ever had absinthe?
Yes, I
It
think
was like
once.
I think it was illegal for a while.
Yeah. You couldn't actually order it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got like 300 ingredients or something. It's been around for like forever,
crazy.
but it's like you drink it. It's like every part of your mouth that it touches, it's like, is that mint? Is that
No,
tulips? I don't know.
I know.
That don't sound good.
Donnie texted in and said, "Did the owner give Mojo a cigarette when he was finished?" I felt like I needed one, Donnie.
Don't miss this.
Mojo in the morning.
All right, when we come back here next, the War of the Roses, she thinks that her boyfriend is cheating. He's been canceling all of their plans. She thinks something's up. What's the story? We'll find out in just moments with the War of the Roses right after you do the dirty. What's breaking?
Well, a local tie to the story of those Minnesota lawmakers that were shot and killed in their home over the weekend. And just a tragic update from former Grey's Anatomy and Euphoria star Eric Dane on his condition after announcing he's been battling ALS. That story coming up in the dirty.
And your chance to win in our Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas right
You
after
were the
this.
mistress before being the girlfriend? Oh, that'll work. Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 7:40 on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
It's Mojo in the mornings, Motor City traffic.
722-65 outside, clouds and sunshine today. A high of 86. Out on the streets, Middle Belt closed both directions between Grand River and 9 Miles for some gas main work. Orchard Lake closed both directions between 12 and 13. They're still doing some sewer work there through the 23rd, and it is slow M14 eastbound between Beck and Sheldon. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Straight Talk might not be on your shopping list, but it should be. Next time you're grabbing some milk off the shelf at your local Walmart, stop by the Straight Talk aisle and switch to real unlimited data. It's quick and convenient. It won't even take up room in your cart.
Today is War of the Roses Day, and if you have this sinking feeling that your spouse is cheating on you and you want to explore your options about what to do in terms of moving forward, go talk to the team over at Goldman & Associates. They are Michigan's largest family law firm. You are sure to find somebody on their team that aligns with you, your personality, your values, and get all of your questions answered. They will help you find balance and peace of mind, whatever direction you take, whatever decision you make. Goldman & Associates, you can find them at choosegoldman.com.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
Injured? Everyone knows Call Sam will fight and win for you. Get the Bernstein advantage.
Mike and Mia had California Closets design their dream media room. What was a bare wall is now floor-to-ceiling functionality. Backlit shelves display Mia's books. Illuminated cabinets show off Mike's pickleball trophies. And though they have surround sound, a turntable, and game console, there's not a wire in sight. California Closets makes space for what belongs. We did it for Mike and Mia, and we can do it for you. Schedule your free design consultation now at 800-CAL-CLOSETS or CaliforniaClosets.com.
Hey, it's me, Steve Gabara at Zott Ford, and believe it or not, we're in the final days of employee pricing for everyone. So come take advantage and lease a new 25 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT below $300 a month. Or if adventure is more your thing, Zott Ford is leasing new 25 Ford Bronco 4-door Big Benz below $400 a month. There's no time to dilly-dally because employee pricing for everyone is almost gone. So come take advantage today. See details and our staggering inventory at dealsinthed.com.
Trinity Health specialists are here to keep your heart strong. From medication management to advanced procedures, our experts help you live your healthiest life. Visit trinityhealthmi.org/cardio. Trinity Health, we see all of you.
Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price, and then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bills doubled? With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contracts. Plus, with Boost, you're on America's newest 5G network. Head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
A Mega Millions jackpot this big will give you thrills, chills, and a chance to win bills. Stacks of them. A little luck could go a long way.
Tuesday's Mega Millions jackpot is $280 million.
I was telling you guys about Jessica and her incredible experience with Sono Bello. Then listener after listener started sharing their experience with us, and it keeps getting better. Here's one. The results not only have been fantastic, my confidence and energy levels are improving. The staff, oh my goodness, I've never seen such a caring and compassionate group of professionals. And here's a quick one from Nicole. Amazing. You are all so amazing. Stories like this are what makes the Sono Bello team the absolute best. We all know Sono Bello doctors are the experts in advanced microlaser fat removal, but their entire team is simply the best. In just one visit, you can get rid of that stubborn fat just in time for warm weather. That means feeling amazing all summer with beautiful natural curves. Advanced microlaser fat removal is the permanent solution, and Sono Bello doctors are the experts. Right now, they are running a spring savings event, so schedule your free consultation now at sonobello.com/radio. That's Sono, BELLO.com/radio.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog get you top dollar. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Summer is here, and BetMGM Casino is bringing you the hottest online casino experience. Heat things up with a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign-up. Play your favorite games like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer, or check out our exclusive slots like MGM Grand Millions and the Wizard of Oz. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
Save a good deal more all across the store with the Meijer $1 deal sale. Choose from hundreds of items, all $1 each, like extra large fresh avocados and large mangoes, assorted varieties of Chobani Greek yogurt, Kraft macaroni and cheese, assorted flavors of Haagen-Dazs or Ben & Jerry's 4-ounce ice cream cups, and Meijer Essential Double Roll paper towels. The Meijer $1 deal sale going on now through Saturday. That's the good life, a good deal better. Exclusions apply. See Meijer.com for details.
Hi, I'm Akita Goldman of Goldman & Associates Law Firm, Michigan's top divorce and child custody attorneys. Every situation is different, but your well-being and peace of mind should always come first. My dedicated team and I are here to help you protect them. Give us a call at 248-588-3333. That's 248-588-3333, or visit choosegoldman.com.
Now is the time to hit the road in style with a deal from Moran Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 selling Chevrolet dealership for 2024. Need a truck to keep up with your summer? At Moran Chevrolet, you can lease a 2025 Silverado 4x4 LT Crew Cab for just $249 a month, with 0 down on a 24-month low-mileage lease for strength, style, and savings all in one. Moran Chevrolet, where you always get the best price, period. Gratiot, north of 15 Mile in Clayton Township. Shop online at MoranExpress.com or stop in today. Moran Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Breaking news for the people of Boomtown. With Xfinity Mobile, the Wi-Fi is booming, at home and on the go.
And an upgrade storm's on the way.
That's right. And with Xfinity Mobile Premium Unlimited, you can upgrade your phone when you want, up to 2 times a year.
Now, once customers catch wind of the guaranteed new device discount, it'll be the biggest upgrade storm in history.
Wow. Let's hear from our weatherman on the scene.
How's it looking out there, Rick?
Well, Bill, the Wi-Fi is still booming.
Now through September 30th, existing Xfinity Internet customers can get an unlimited line included for a year. Plus, ask how to get a free 5G phone. Learn more at XfinityMobile.com. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet required. Unlimited line offer requires Xfinity 300 megabit internet or above. Taxes, fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data included with your data option. Data thresholds vary.
Injured? Everyone knows Call Sam will fight and win for you. Get the Bernstein advantage.
More Mojo in seconds.
Thinking of popping the question? At Lucido Fine Jewelry, you'll find stunning engagement rings to make every yes unforgettable. Visit Sterling Heights, Birmingham, Rochester, or LucidoJewelry.com.
This report is sponsored by MyMichiganRoof.com.
Clouds, then scattered thunderstorms expected. A high of 85 tomorrow. More rain in the forecast and temp staying in the mid-80s.
Shana Roofing, Michigan's roofing experts that offer transparent pricing and a lifetime transferable warranty. With a 4.9 rating on Google reviews, why choose anyone else? Visit Shana Roofing at mymichiganroof.com.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by David Femininio. Get David, get paid.
It's the trial that's captivating the nation.
Who the were we working for?
Now, join veteran journalist and Diddy's former platinum-selling protege as they discuss, debate, and dissect every key detail of the proceedings.
You don't do that when you know what you're doing is legal.
Amy Throwback and TJ Holmes present Aubrey O'Day, covering the Diddy trial.
Everything is showing intimidation. Everything is showing coercion.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Diddy, and listen to the exclusive coverage now.
now.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness, judgment-free and just $15 a month.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Cheat and you'll get caught. It's the War of the Roses in minutes on Mojo in the Morning.
All right, we're going to give you a chance to win our summer of cars, cash, and gas. A 2025 loaded Chevy Trax from Gordon Chevrolet, 844-665-6548. 844-665-6548. That's 844 Live, 95th caller.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
War of the Roses is coming up after the Dirty with Shannon. What's going on, Shannon?
Well, former Grey's Anatomy and Euphoria star Eric Dane McSteamy is fighting ALS and has tragically lost functionality in his entire right arm. And he did an interview yesterday and he was talking about now how his left side is beginning to weaken as well.
A few weeks later, I noticed it had gotten a little worse. So I went and saw a hand specialist who sent me to another hand specialist. I went and saw a neurologist, and the neurologist sent me to another neurologist and said, this is way above my pay grade.
He was diagnosed back in April after about 9 months of, like you just heard, going from doctor to doctor and test after test.
My right side is completely stopped working.
And then your left arm?
No, it's going. Yeah, I feel like maybe a few more months, and I won't have my left hand either.
Is that Diane Sawyer?
It's just so sad. I think it is Diane Sawyer.
Really? Where's she been? She's like
she comes back to do like random things here and there for.
It's like all these years, huh?
Man. He talked about one specific incident that really just made his heart sink, and it was a frightening moment for him as well. He was snorkeling, and his daughter had to come in and save him.
Damn. I jumped into the ocean that day and realized I couldn't swim and generate enough power to get myself back to the boat. I thought, oh God. And then I realized in that moment I'm not safe in the water anymore.
His daughter had to race to his rescue.
She dragged me back to the boat.
What did you say to each other?
I was like breaking down in tears. And so I made sure she got back in the water with her friend and continued on with the snorkeling with the guide. But I was just heartbroken.
Wow, and he said, look, this is not the end of my story. He confirmed he is going to continue acting, including returning for season 3 of Euphoria, if you're a fan of that show.
Interesting. What's funny is I never really watched Grey's Anatomy. I would just watch Chelsea watch it. I mean, I just kind of see her doing a thing. And he was like the guy, right? McDreamy. And I will never forget this scene that was like the scene that everybody was talking about when he came out of the bathroom shower and McDreamy was there. And one of the women who, it wasn't Dr. Gray, it was the other one, the redheaded one. She was there, and it was like kind of like, uh-oh, McSteamy and McDreamy, But the guy was a good-looking guy. He was
a good-looking guy.
Yeah. I know I haven't seen him lately, but that's amazing.
He's a good-looking guy.
I just Googled it. He's only 52 years old.
So if I'm... God, I hope I'm not incorrect here. I believe he's going through a divorce. He was married to Rebecca Gayheart for a really long time.
Oh, wow.
And he said in the interview, and it is Diane Sawyer, by the way, he said that she is the one that he leans on.
Oh, that's nice.
Like she is his support through this. Yeah.
Yes, add prayers to him.
The feds hit Minnesota assassin Vance Belter with new charges after he was captured late Sunday evening. He was the one who shot and killed Minnesota State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband Saturday morning. He also shot and wounded Democratic State Senator John Hoffman and his wife. But investigators say this guy was disguised as a police officer as he was knocking on legislators' homes.
It is no exaggeration to say that his crimes are the stuff of nightmares. Belter stalked his victims like prey.
How did he get away so fast?
I don't know.
Because he went away on foot.
He actually went to 4 different legislators' homes on Saturday. Some of them, thankfully, not home. But the intent was to kill them when he got there. He actually had a list that included some local legislators.
Belter also had in his car notebooks containing a list of more than 45 Minnesota state and federal elected officials, including Representative Portman.
You know who was on there?
Who?
Debbie Dingell.
Really?
Debbie Dingell's name on that list.
Wow. So what was his plan? His plan was he was going to go to Michigan and do all this stuff?
I think he was going to take a road trip.
Listen, I know there's some people that don't believe in the death penalty, but the guy went up there in cold blood, assassinated these people and shot them. And I know in Minnesota they don't have the death penalty. So if the feds do charge him with this, that there is a death penalty possibility. Guy looked creepy as hell.
Death
Man.
penalty the easy way out, though.
What do you think? You should
think you
put
should
him in
sit in
jail
there
for the rest of his life?
Suffer,
You know
bro.
who I feel so bad for are his kids.
I saw the kid. I saw the kids of this guy.
This guy, that's your dad.
I know.
That is now his face is all over the news. But I know what you're going to say. The kids of the Hortmans came out to speak, and their statement was just heartbreaking. And they basically talked about how their parents were the center of their lives, and they said if you want to do something to remember them, they were like, go to a park, plant a tree, pet a golden retriever, bake a cake and share with somebody. Like their parents were just.
And they also said the same thing I was saying yesterday. We got to bring the rhetoric down.
Yeah.
They got, politics should not be a situation where you kill somebody to get them out of office, vote them out of office, or vote your person in office. And they said that people got to stop, with the hatred talk, because it's making people crazy like this guy. Like this guy obviously had a mental illness. I mean, he was nuts, but something set him over the edge to make, him go to plan all this stuff.
Yeah. And lastly, he's back. Joey Chestnut will participate in the Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest on the 4th of July after taking a year off. Had a little disagreement with Major League Eating over his, his sponsorship that he has with Impossible Foods.
Oh, he wasn't taking drugs? Usually they kick people.
No, he was endorsing plant-based hot dogs, and they were like, well, wait a second.
He was taking Ozempic, I heard. You can't.
Are you joking?
No, they should what they should do is they should shoot these guys that are hot dog eating people with some sort of Ozempic or something. Make them a week beforehand have to take it, so they have to eat past their sickness of food.
Well, he still holds the record. He set the record in 2021 by eating 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Jeez,
Makes me want to barf.
Glizzy Gobbler.
My favorite, though, was when Joey Chestnut and Kobayashi would go against each other. That was great.
For all of today's Dirty, check out the podcast by searching Mojo in the Morning in the free iHeartRadio.
Get more dirt at mojointhemorning.com. Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
All right. Brad is a winner. Brad, Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas. Congratulations to you, Brad.
Oh, my God. You have to be kidding me right now. Are you serious?
No, you've been waiting on hold patiently. That's why I'm picking you up to tell you you're the 95th caller.
Oh, my God.
Brad, we're gonna give you free gas. We're gonna give you a $50 gas card from our friends at Kroger, and it's all courtesy of Green Flame Tequila. And you're now in the running to win a 2025 loaded Chevy Trax or $20,000. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. First time, long time. I love you.
Thank you, man. We love you too.
We love you too. Yes.
Thank you, buddy. Brad, what do you got
Thank
going
you.
on? Where are you heading off to today?
Actually, I just got off of work. I'm going to my brother's house to shower and stuff. All right. I'm in shock, man.
Congratulations to you, man. Well, let's get you a car
Thank
or
you so
cash,
much.
okay? So hang on the phone and we'll get some information from you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Dog acting like this off the qualifier. We may need
I know.
medical attention there.
Yeah,
if he
Brad,
wasn't.
Brad, you don't have heart issues, do you? I don't want. If you win, if you,
No, luckily I don't, actually.
if you win this thing at Gordon Chevrolet, Kev's right. We may have to bring some oxygen in for you.
Yeah, no, I'm literally shaking right now.
That's awesome. I love it. What a great winner. Congratulations to you. Well deserved. Hold on one second, okay? If you think that you're being cheated on, text cheater to 95500 and we will get you on the War of the Roses.
Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the Morning.
Hannah, you think that your boyfriend is cheating?
I do.
How long have you guys been together?
4 years.
And what is it now that makes you think that he's cheating on you?
I try to make future plans with him. He never wants to anymore. Vacations, concerts. He says he just doesn't know if he can commit. He might be busy. He's waiting on his work schedule. It's always something.
And that's not how it's been in the past.
No.
And Is there anything more than that? Because I just feel like I don't want to commit to things too, but that doesn't mean I'm cheating.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, I had a dream that he cheated, and that's what got me really worried. I don't know who the girl was in the dream, but it just didn't feel right.
And did stuff that happened in the dream seem to also take place in real life?
It felt very realistic, honestly.
And it led you to do a little snooping, and you snooped and found some stuff, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And now you want us to call him and see what's going on.
What did you find?
I found some girls' phone numbers in his phone that he was talking to. He was texting with them. I don't know them.
Okay.
It's funny. Yeah. A lot of people say that sometimes like dreams can also be like a psychic, feeling that happens your way. And I think in this case, when you start all of a sudden inquiring and looking into it a little bit more, you always end up worried that you are going to find something more. And you did?
I did.
And do you believe that he's like living some kind of a double life, or do you think that he's just messing around on the side?
Something's going on. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
See, the dream thing kind of throw me because I think sometimes we can create a reality that we think is already there. And when you add the text messages, were the conversations clear that he was acting inappropriately, or is there room to, potentially be harmless?
I mean, I wouldn't have those conversations. That's the way I feel.
And you
I
didn't
don't
say
think they
anything
were
to him
appropriate.
when you found those text messages or those numbers?
I didn't. I didn't know what to say, honestly.
All right. Well,
I don't know what to do.
Why don't we do this? Let's call him up and let's just see where he sends a dozen free roses. You got to be very quiet, mute your phone, and we're hoping that the flowers go to Hannah. It's the War of the Roses.
Hello?
Hi, is this Brad?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, Brad. My name's Nicole. I'm calling from an online floral company called rosesbloom.com with an offer for some free flowers. Could I ask you 2 survey questions in exchange for a dozen long-stemmed red roses? It'll be super fast.
What's the catch?
No catch. Hopefully you'll use rosesbloom.com when you order flowers in the future. It's 2 questions. Shouldn't take more than about 30 seconds, okay?
Just 2 questions? Sure. Okay.
Have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months, Brad?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you plan on purchasing flowers in the next 6 months?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. As a thank you for participating in that survey, rosesbloom.com is now authorized to provide you with the dozen long-stemmed red roses. A couple of details for you. They're going to go out this afternoon, and they can go anywhere in the country, by the way, totally free of charge again. I just need to get a first and a last name of who you want them sent to start.
Sure. Okay. Anybody?
Anybody, yep.
And you'll just... Okay, name would be Eve. Can you send it to Eve?
Okay, and a last name? Okay. And what is Eve's telephone number?
Yeah, it is... Pull it up. It is 63028.
Okay, and what's her relationship to you?
She's my girlfriend.
Okay. And Brad, we offer something unique at rosesbloom.com that sets us apart from other floral companies in that instead of sending a paper card with the roses, we're going to send Eve a text message alerting her that she has a delivery. And then when she gets that text, she'll be able to play this voice memo from you and know who the flowers are from. Okay, so I'm going to count you down and you can just record whatever you want to say to her in that message.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, babe. Thinking of you. Love you.
Okay. Brad, I also have
that
to...
all right?
That was perfect. Do you want to re-record it or did you like that one?
No, I think if you think it's good, I think it's good. Yeah.
Okay. Great. I also have to let you know that this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes. Are you okay with that?
Okay.
Brad, I'm going to jump on real quick and just get more information from you. But first, I need to let you know one last thing, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Brad, I need to let you know that while we've been talking to you and sending out roses here, that your girlfriend, Hannah, has been listening in and just heard you send them to somebody named Eve.
Who is this? Are you fucking me?
Brad, this is the Mojo in the Morning radio show. And your girlfriend, Hannah, called us up because she was worried that you were cheating on her. And she asked us to call you up to see where you would send a dozen free roses. He hung up the phone. Hannah, do you know who that is? And by the way, that area code is an out-of-area area code. It's actually an area code for, it looks like it's an Illinois or Chicago area code.
I honestly have no idea who that woman is.
And he did not skip a beat with girlfriend.
I heard that, yeah. I also heard love you, which shocking to hear. Hold on, wait a minute. He's actually calling my phone right now.
He's calling me.
He's calling me.
He's actually ringing on the other line.
He's ringing, yeah, on the other. He's calling me while I'm on the phone with you.
Is there a way you can pick up and then just conference together so that let us talk to him?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with that?
Gotta hurry up. He hang up.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Hello? Hey.
What is going on?
What the Hannah?
Same question to you. What are you coming at me for?
What the You're trying to set me up with other people listening?
How can you talk to me that way when you're the one that's cheating on me?
Brad, I'm going to jump on here right now because I don't want Hannah to have to deal with this herself. We're still on the phone with her.
And serious, man? What the is wrong with you? You have to interject in people's lives?
And
really?
Wait, and here's the biggest thing that you have to understand. The way that you're talking to her is not a way that you talk to somebody that you care about. And what you're doing to her is definitely not the way that you talk to somebody that you care about. And he hung up again. Is that how he talks all the time to you?
Sometimes.
And this has been something that only has come up recently, that he has ever been kind of distant with you.
It was never like this before.
How long ago did these text messages that you saw start?
They went back a few months.
Okay. All right. Hang on the phone for 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Busted again. It's your home for War of the Roses. Mojo in the Morning. Call the show now. 844-MOJO-LIVE. 844-665-6548.
War of the Roses. Man, he got really angry there really fast. And the way he was talking, seemed like he was calm up until I jumped on and told him who was on the phone with us. I want to ask this question before people just call in and just tell us their thoughts on just listening to this. I want to know, has anybody ever seen this happen in their relationship where the person that they're dating or married to just starts being non-committal to plans, not wanting to make commitments to plans because they're not wanting to make a commitment to you and thinking that there's something, to making the plans ahead of time. Like him And if you missed this, in the beginning of the conversation when we asked her, like, what was the sign that he's cheating, she said he won't follow through on anything. He won't follow through on any plans. It made her feel a little bit weird. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548, 844-665-6548, or you can text us. And if you do, know that we're going to call you up and we're going to ask you to come on the radio with us. All right, Mojo in the Morning, War of the Roses. Katie, what's up? It's Mojo in the Morning, War of the Roses. What did you think when you heard Hannah get cheated on?
I mean, I feel bad for these women so bad. Brad's a piece of human garbage. The fact that he could just that Eve's his girlfriend and he loves her. I don't understand why they bothered to stay with us, because I've been in this position and I don't get it, because he's not even engaging with us. So what is happening? That's where I just am like,
when you
why
say
bother?
you've been through this, you had a guy that was similar to Brad that did this to you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh,
What did he do?
It's the same thing. It's literally, they're all the same. They just, I don't know if they're using us for something, but it doesn't make sense because I don't know her situation. I feel like with me, that's kind of what it was. I was just being used for like money or a place to stay, but I don't think that's the case with this one for some reason. I don't know.
Thanks, Katie. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that you went through that. What's up, Rachel? It's Mojo in the Morning. Hi, Rach.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. What's going on?
I just think that this guy is a total narcissist, and he's either been doing this for a long time or he's done it before, because he instantly blamed it on Hannah. Didn't take any recognition to himself, just instantly blamed it on the fact that he just got embarrassed in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
There's no quicker way of outing yourself as being guilty than being defensive 2 seconds after we say who we are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I've had this happen to me as well, and they instantly blame you for whatever happened.
Yeah. What was your situation? We just talked to somebody who kind of went through a similar thing.
Oh, yeah. I just was dating a guy who had cheated on me several times, and I gave him more chances than one, and it was always something I wasn't doing right or something I wasn't doing for him or something he wasn't getting out of me, so he looked elsewhere.
How did you
and
find
that's
out?
just an excuse. Oh, other girls, friends,
They would
close
pop
people
up.
to me that known. He wasn't sneaky about it.
So what made you finally wake up? Like, what was that moment where you were like, 1, 2, 3, this is the time?
Slept with my closest friend in the same bedroom as me.
What?
And she told me the next morning.
So you guys were
Like sharing a room.
in the same place.
Yep. We were living at my parents' house in my bedroom, and they slept together on the floor.
And you were not there that night, or what?
No, I was laying in the bed.
Oh, so
Please tell me you are not friends with
I
her
was
either, by the
sleeping.
way.
No. Everyone is gone.
Did he start in the bed with you and then went on the floor with her?
Yeah, apparently the way she described it is they were playing footsies. That's how it started. And then he went down to the floor.
And you slept through the whole thing until...
Yeah, I am such a hard sleeper, unfortunately.
That's not his baby in the background, is he?
No, gosh.
Yeah, thank God. Anita brings up a really interesting question that I have the answer to. Anita, go ahead. Give me your question.
Was the phone number that she saw in the text a 630 number?
It was.
Or does he have multiple ones? Okay.
It was. Yeah, it's the same person. So the number of the people that, when she went through his phone. So that was verified with Hannah. So, yep, same person. So now,
okay, just curious.
And now we know he calls her his girlfriend. Who is this on the phone with us right now? Is this Shaniqua?
Hi. Yep, it's me.
Hello, Shaniqua.
Hi. So I had a similar situation with my ex-fiance. He always was telling me...
Stop for a second. I got to dump that. She hit the big F-bomb.
She said it so sweet, too.
I know. But when she said it, it was kind of like, it was like hard. There was something hard. Shaniqua, you cannot use the word boyfriend on the radio. No, I mean, you cannot use the F word.
Stick to the King's English.
Yes. Shaniqua, start all over again. So you caught your...
Wait, I didn't say the F word.
You said, yes, you said F.
You did.
You said
It
effing.
sounded like that.
Yes.
Go ahead, tell your
No,
story.
I said, okay. So I had a fiance, and he kept saying that I was talking to other guys and blaming me for everything. That's what I was saying, for everything. And come to find out, he was the one that was actually texting and talking to everybody. Literally, everybody. I was pregnant, talking to everybody.
We've heard that a ton over the years of War of the Roses, is the people that are very accusatory are, oddly enough, the ones that are actually doing something behind your back.
By the way, Shaniqua says that she did not say the F word.
I am pretty darn sure.
I'm wondering if her talking
subconsciously
sounded a little bit more sultry. All right, 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. Do we have any people for the topic that I threw out there of they changed or they wouldn't make commitments to plans? So they, seemed non-committal to putting stuff on the calendar for like a month from now or 2 months from now, and you kind of felt like that seemed weird because they never have done that before. Lydia, any of those people on the phone?
No.
All right, I want to see if we get some of those because I'm telling you, that's an interesting sign. I've never heard that before, and maybe Hannah's the only person that's ever had to deal with that.
So break that down to me.
So she said that she would try to make plans with him to go do stuff, and he would say, I'm not really interested, or I can't make a commitment, I got work, and he did all this stuff. Well, now she knows he wasn't making a commitment because he's got this, what was her name? Paige? What was it? I don't know what was her name.
Kay, I feel like, I don't know.
What was
But
her
he
name?
had other plans, basically.
Yeah. Maybe he's planning on getting out. Maybe he's planning on breaking up with Hannah, and this was his thing. What's up, Lauren? Hi.
Wasn't making a commitment because he's got.
Oh my God!
You don't sound
Who's
that
that?
That's a voice from God. So sexy. What's up, Lauren?
Hi. Hi, I just wanted to say first time, long time.
Hey, Who's that guy that's in the car with you right now? I bet you he's tall, dark, and handsome.
I just wanted to say that this one really shocked me because the guy was so nice and polite to Shannon in the beginning.
I know.
And I was just like so shocked. Like, this guy is so nice. He can't be cheating.
Turned on a dime.
I know. He turned.
And then when he said, I think the reason why he got so upset with his girlfriend was because he was caught red-handed. Like, there was nothing you could say to say, well,
he's embarrassed.
I didn't really, he just came out and said, my girlfriend and I love you. And I was like, whoa.
I know. That was honestly, listen back to the podcast of this because I'm telling you, I've never heard a turnaround so fast on a person that would all of a sudden be this nice guy. And then when he got found out, he was really angry. Mike, what's up?
What's going on, Mojo?
Nothing much, buddy.
So, I heard you ask that question. Like, I wonder if this is common about the guy that wouldn't commit to the plans.
Yes. Did you experience this?
I'm your guy to ask, yeah. I am very much in understanding of why he wouldn't commit because you got to talk to the other girl and see what she's got going and what she's going to do.
Have you done this?
It's not going to go.
Sounds.
Yes, sir.
Mike, I like, by the way, when a guy's willing to at least, or a woman, admit that they've done this before. So you were cheating on your girl and you would not commit to the girl that you were in the relationship with until you checked with the person you were cheating with?
Correct.
And why?
Yeah.
Like, why were you checking with that other person?
Because you
priority.
Exactly. You're prioritizing that person after a certain amount of time.
How did it finally catch up to you?
Oh man, we don't even have time for that story.
Talk fast.
The story
I'm
I
curious.
can't tell on the radio. I can't tell you on the radio.
It's that bad, huh?
I can tell you after. And you guys will love it, but I cannot tell you on the radio.
Is it? Will it hurt? Will it hurt too many people, especially yourself?
It's potentially, It's potentially harming. There's some legal. You'll love it, but I can't tell you.
Hold
on the
on.
radio.
Tell us off the air. We'll talk to you off the air. I want to know what it is. What's up, Kevin?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What's going on?
So, Mike, this is the guy from Roscommon that can't send pictures to his, what do you call it, to the dealership anymore. But anyways.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but just tell me your story. What's your thoughts, Ron?
Okay,
Kevin?
so what happened was I met a girl on POF, which is Plenty of Fish.
Okay.
And at first everything was going good, and we used to travel because we did a lot of work for Consumers Power and stuff. And come to find out that while I was out working during the day, she was out getting boyfriends and bringing them back to the motel or meeting up with them.
Oh, so she would travel with you for your work travel while you were working your butt off. She's bringing dudes in?
Yeah, to the motel, to the Holiday Inn Expresses.
Oh my gosh.
That's what Chingy was talking about.
She knew exactly that you were not going to come home because you had so much work to do. That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And this is after her mother had passed away. I paid off her house and stuff. And then, like some of these other callers are saying, this is all your fault. It's your fault,
How long was this going for?
Probably a year and a half.
And then when did you find out, and how did you confront her about it?
Well, I found out because she kept going out, and we were supposed to get married and everything. And one time I came home early, and she was mad at me. And she said, "Well, I'm going out." And I know, we had in our truck. If she borrowed one of my work trucks, we had cameras that showed where the truck was, coming and going and all that. And so I knew exactly where the truck was. And I'm like, "What are you doing there?" She's like, "What are you watching the cameras for?" And that's how I ended up finding out.
Oh, wow.
Man, that's somebody that really was going to great lengths to be able to mess around. They're going on a business trip with you. You think she'd just stay home and mess around because you're off at Holiday Inn Express on the road working.
Gotta get that breakfast.
Tiffany, what's up, Tiffany?
Hi, about your question if anybody's ever had that happen before.
Yeah.
So I was with the guy for 6 years. Every time we had any type of event, weddings, work events, anything, he would never go. He would tell me, "Bring a guy friend. I can't make it." But when it was his family stuff, we would always be together. Well, after 6 years, I found out he was cheating pretty much throughout the whole relationship.
Oh, man.
He was telling you to bring a guy friend?
To anything that she had to go on that didn't involve him faking that you guys were still in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody ever knew who my boyfriend was when it came to work. My family knew who he was, but they never saw him, and I just always had to make excuses for him why he couldn't come.
Wow.
Whoa.
So he was lying to his family, too, because he'd just bring you to his family stuff, huh?
Yeah. They said they were shocked because he never brought a girl with him, and I was the first one. And yeah, he'd bring me to this stuff, but it was sporadic throughout. It was mainly just with his kids, never really fully with his family. So yeah.
That's amazing. Jeez. Man, well, there you go. There's the thing that we're talking about when they're not willing to commit to you and tell you, that you should just do it yourself. They're too busy. Work is too busy. All right, it's War of the Roses. If you missed the War of the Roses, go check it out. It's on the iHeartRadio app. What are we labeling that War of the Roses there? He picked "Can't Commit" as the one. Should we?
We gotta go juicier. We got
juicier name. What do we think for the name? Should we have it be?
Let the listeners tell us.
Should we have it be Bad Brad, or because he was an angry man, or I don't know. His name was Brad.
Bitch ass Brad.
Bitch ass Brad.
Cheating again.
Cheating again. Wait, you want to keep on going like a bitch ass Brad cheating again? Yells at Shannon. I don't know. Bitch ass Brad. Bitch ass Brad. I don't know.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live. Mojo.
30.
20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
You're a doo-doo head.
Let's go. It's showtime.
All right, it is the Mojo in the Morning Show. Got a lot coming up this hour on the show, including Am I the A-Hole? It's on the way in just a little bit, so get ready for Am I the A-Hole? Plus, some good topics that are coming up this hour on the show. Never had a boyfriend. We'll get into that. The controversy that took place on our social media yesterday that caused my wife to have a Chelsea talk and a little heart-to-heart with some of the women who are hating on women. And Shannon with, what did you have to ban your kids from during the summertime?
Day one, summer break, yesterday.
It's already been. That's all coming up on the Mojo in the Morning show here. So stick around. It's Channel 955 Detroit, 104.5 SNX in Grand Rapids, Muskegon, and 92.5 KISS FM in Toledo. What is this nice promotional assistant / Mojo in the Morning assistant's name, Lydia, that is helping us out?
This is Kendall.
Kendall. Hi, Kendall. How you doing?
Love Kendall.
She all right.
She's hi. How you doing, Kendall?
She's following Bianca. Bianca's.
They're running.
Where's she following?
Oh,
her
she
to?
coming in. She coming in right now.
Come in studio. All right.
She look nervous. Look at her.
I know. I don't know if she's ever been in the air.
Kevin's fascinated with something about Kendall.
Truly fascinated.
And he's like, we got to bring this up on the air. Kendall, sit right there next to Kevin.
Are you nervous?
Not really.
Okay. No, you're.
Don't be nervous.
You don't. You don't run with urgency at all. You're kind of. You're just leave us kind of hanging there for a little bit. So we thought maybe you were.
Okay.
No, that's okay. That's all right. But Kendall is fascinating to Kevin.
Yes,
because Kevin always asks any of the people that do any of the promotion work or kind of work on the side, the behind the scenes here, questions about their personal life because he wants to find an on-air topic.
That is
to bring
not.
up
No. That's not at all. I like to know people, and we have. I don't even know how we get to these points in the conversation as quickly as we do.
No, you get to it because you go, who are you doing? What are you doing? Like you ask those questions.
Where am I from with this accent you just did? I feel like I'm from the Bronx or something like that. But anyway, we got into a relationship type of discussion with Kendall, and Kendall advised me that at the ripe age of
22,
she has never had a boyfriend, and that blows my mind.
Why?
I don't think that's that big of a deal.
Not that it's a big deal. I just have never heard. Like, people have their first girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever, no matter the seriousness of the said relationship, super early. Like, you always hear, not always, but you hear the term high school sweetheart. Or I had my first crush, or I had my first relationship in middle school. No matter, again, the seriousness of it, but to be 22 years old and have never had a boyfriend, that was something that was foreign to me.
Maybe you, Kendall, are not including, but did you ever in school say, we're dating at all and call somebody a boyfriend?
Oh, no.
No, so you've never been asked out, huh? By anybody, like as a boyfriend or girlfriend?
Well, no, because there's a difference between going out on a date and then having a full-fledged relationship. As in, have you gone out on a date?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Have you gone out on multiple dates with people?
Yes.
Okay.
Like one person.
Really?
Actually.
How many dates did you go on with that one person?
Like 2 or 3.
Okay. But it never got to a point where you ever thought that this was a person that you could call your boyfriend?
No, well, he actually just stopped talking to me.
Okay.
Well, he ghosted you.
He lived across the hall from me my freshman year of college, and then he just stopped talking to me. He wouldn't look at me in the hallway when we passed each other. So,
and again, not that it's a bad thing, because I don't think 22 is that old to say like you've never been in a like a long-term relationship. But is there something that you feel like is prohibiting from you from putting yourself out there and being open to it, or you just haven't found a person that you'd even be interested in having as your boyfriend?
No, I think that like right now I'm just really focusing on like my own career.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so independent, so it's really hard for me to like put myself out there. Like I'm very much waiting for someone else to put themselves out there to me, I guess.
Do y'all feel like this is normal for like, I sound so old, but like this generation, like in your friend group, are there other friends of yours that are in similar situations that have never had a boyfriend or girlfriend or?
A lot of my like close friends, yes. Like I do have friends that have dated multiple people, but a lot of my really close friends, like,
never had a boyfriend.
Never had a boyfriend.
Crazy.
What does this say about the guys?
Don't say that.
At this age.
It's not us. It is not us.
But I also think that it's maybe not just the nowadays 20-somethings. I think this is something that is common until I think usually people kind of like enjoy their life and enjoy their friendship bases until they get to be like in their late 20s, and then they're more concerned with relationships. Right? I mean, I think that's gone on for a while. Are there any people that are listening that are older than Kendall, older than 22 years old, and have never had a boyfriend?
And is it just the fact that no guy has asked you to be in a relationship, or is it like you don't even want to be in one?
Well, I think at first it was like nobody asked me to be in a relationship, and then I think I've been to the point where I don't want to be in one. Like, I'm not putting myself out there really anymore, but like at first I was never asked.
Kendall, do you have parents that ask you all the time, are you dating and stuff like that? Do they want,
Yes.
Do they? Does that bother you?
Your brother?
My mother.
Mother?
Yes. I think we got to a point where like we've had that conversation where I'm like, it's not my time right now. But she switched very fast from don't date people, like go to school, do that. And then I got to college and she was like, so do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? I was like, I'm going to finish my degree first.
You know what I think too? I think as parents, I think parents, when their kid doesn't date or they're not dating, I think they also wonder, I wonder if they're gay. You know what I mean? Like,
what's wrong with
or what
them?
is going on? Like, that sometimes will come into play. Do you think your mom's ever thought about that at all? Or
Oh, I'm sure. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Has she asked you?
She hasn't asked me. She asked me one time when I was like 12. But that was like, I don't know why, but that was like the last time. She's never asked me, but I think that we've had conversations where I'm like, I still will be talking to a guy or like I'll like a guy. So I think she knows.
Yeah.
Or maybe she just hasn't asked me because she doesn't want to know. I don't know.
I want to ask deeper questions.
What's
but
up?
It's probably HR.
What's up, Kyle? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Kyle, blow Kevin's mind right now because he's blown that everybody needs to have a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah, Kev, just to let you know, I am 29 and haven't had a serious girlfriend.
Why not?
I just feel like it's because I'm a shorter dude, and I think women don't like it when they're dating a short guy.
How short are we talking?
5'1".
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're.
But it's
my size.
It's shorter women than you out here. You've never found one?
5'1", though. 5'1",
I
short.
have not yet, no.
You got to grab some little people up or something. Like Shannon. Shannon 5'1". That's insane, bro.
I'm 5 feet.
It can't just be. See, that might be a confidence issue. Because it's somebody out here, no matter how tall they are, that will date. Have you dated people and it just hasn't gone as far as a relationship, or you haven't even really dated in your 29 years on this earth?
I've dated, but it's nothing really serious.
Do people look with shock when you walk in on dates because they didn't know that you were 5'1"?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have it in your profile that you're 5'1", or do you hide that?
I have it in a profile.
Okay, so you're honest about it. That's good.
Listen, bro, it's somebody out there for you, man. Don't be scared. Go get them.
Kendall's over here. Kendall, no, Kendall. Kari, what's up? Is it Kari or Carrie?
Kari.
Kari, what's up?
Good morning, guys.
Good
morning.
Yeah, I don't really think it's that deep. I think Kev is like dramatic all the time, but especially right
That could
now.
be true.
She's only 22. There's so much life to live. You know, like typically people are just now graduating from school at 22. So.
And how old are
put
you?
yourself out there. I'm 26.
And have you ever had a boyfriend?
No, but that's all on my doing. I've turned down people and I've dealt with people for, a few years, but nothing to where I wanted to take it serious and go to the next level.
Would you ever think that a guy would think that that's a red flag? Like if you went out and dated and a guy said to you, so hi, how many boyfriends have you had? And said never. Would that guy go, what's up with that? Shannon, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not a guy, last I checked, but I think that.
Do you think that would be a red flag for some people?
If I were a 26-year-old female and went on a date with a guy who said he'd never had a girlfriend, I would probably wonder, like, what?
You would have questions.
I would have some questions. I would be open to hearing. Obviously, it wouldn't be like a ghosting situation by any means, but I would be curious at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like I haven't wanted to. It's just the people, they didn't work out for it.
Jana, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning.
Hey, Mojo. Hey, guys.
What's up?
You gotta stop pushing boyfriends so hard. Like, she's still young. She's living life.
Yeah.
She's dated some.
Yeah. Nobody pushing boyfriends. I'm just intrigued as to why she hasn't had
so
one.
Weird of her. Like, she's 22. Let her live.
Bruh, I'm just asking a question.
Look, when you're young and you don't know what you like, you don't know who you should be looking for.
Yeah.
So when it's just pushed to have a
But
boyfriend,
I don't think that Kendall. I don't think Kendall's is that. I just think she probably knows what she wants. Kendall, he just hasn't come in your life.
Yeah.
Or in your mom's case, she has not come in your life. Just wondering. No, but no, right? Isn't that what we're saying?
Yeah.
The right person.
Yeah.
Good for you. And I'd rather, honestly, I'd rather see you, Kendall, do that than all of a sudden just go, I'm just going to go for whatever
For
and
the
lower
heck
my
of it.
standards and just to be able to say I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Joy's older than all of everybody that's calling it right now. How old are you, Joy?
Hi, I will be 34 this year.
And never had a boyfriend.
Why?
Never had
Why,
a
Joy?
boyfriend. Nope. Workaholic, and I'm hyper independent, and at this point, I'm just kind of like, I'm good. I do everything myself, do everything I want to do, and just have a good time.
Do you date, Joy?
You got to be really special. I did, yeah, but nothing really perspired after that.
See, like, I
The
wonder,
most was,
like
3 dates with one guy.
I wonder how much of that is at a certain point in your life you just get quote unquote set in your ways, and you say this
That's where
is
I'm
just.
at, yeah.
That's what I'm
I could
saying.
see
Like,
that. I could see that.
Yeah,
Joy,
I got my house, I got my car, I'm good.
Yeah.
Joy, it's overrated. Take it.
It is.
Yeah. I take care of yourself and do all the fun stuff now, and then when you meet the right person, you'll meet them and you'll realize it.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Got to take someone special to change my ways at this point.
Good for you. Hold on, Jeanette wants to add to this conversation. What's up, Jeanette?
I do want to add to this conversation, and I want to say, Kev, I agree 100%. It's a red flag. You are going to ask yourself why. It doesn't matter how old or how young you are. If you're 22, you're still going to ask questions, right?
Yeah.
I agree with Kev.
So you agree with Kev. There you
My
go,
dog.
Kevin.
I just want to know. It just blew my mind, kind of. I just didn't know it was like that.
I agree.
I'm
I
surprised
agree.
nobody has asked Kendall if she's lost her virginity. Yeah.
I wanted to ask that, but I feel like that was HR.
No.
But I'm talking about I wanted to know immediately.
Is that a bad question to ask? I'm surprised.
I don't know anymore, you guys. I don't
She's
know
on
what
the
we're
radio
like.
with us.
No,
We
I
asked-
know.
We would
I
ask
just
our listeners that.
I've been wondering
Yeah.
too.
Kendall, would you
Tony
want to be
scared
asked
me
that?
with that list of questions
If you
that
don't
we're
want
allowed
to be
to
asked
ask
that,
or
we
not
won't
allowed to
ask you that.
I mean, like, I'll definitely answer because I'm a very, like, open book, but I'm like, oh my gosh, my mom might hear this. But, I mean, I will.
You
have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
To the guy with the 3 dates?
Give me some, my dog.
No.
Give me some.
Really? A guy with 1 date
Or
or 2 dates?
I won't answer that question.
Okay.
She's like, I draw the line there.
Can I be honest
Here
with
we
you?
go.
One night stands are fun.
I'm telling
At
you,
22
bro.
years old, 22 years old, I never took a one night stand as personal. I said, okay, that was
Hey.
at least a night. You know what I
Use
mean?
me.
I got it, exactly.
Use me.
I've eaten at restaurants once and that's it.
So I remember one time I had a girl
Oh,
on the
God.
top stairs at my boy JG crib. Woke up, she looked like Shrek. I was like, oh my God. I would say she looked so bad. But, I didn't know. I was drunk.
All right, Kendall. Well, thank you for sharing with us, Kendall.
Poor
She
Shrek.
was ugly.
Kevin. Well, and by the way, Kendall, Kevin's going to be forever now that you work here and work with us. And Kendall's going to screen some calls and do stuff. She's going to help Lydia and be an associate producer with Lydia here. The funniest is Kevin's going to be like, that's no date canceled.
Yeah, you're going to get a nickname.
It's coming.
Call us. 844 Mojo Live. 844-665-6548.
This is Mojo in the morning.
All right, it is Mojo in the morning. We are uninterrupted. Wow, something that was posted yesterday on our Mojo in the Morning Instagram and Facebook blew up yesterday, and it was posted by my wife in a collaboration post with our We Don't podcast, the podcast that my wife and I do together on the More Mojo podcast platform. And I wanted to bring this up. It's funny. I wanted to bring it up yesterday, but I was going to bring it up for a totally different topic. My topic was going to be when your wife won't let you or your significant other won't let you stand up for them. And that's something that in our relationship that's always been an issue is that Chelsea doesn't always feel like I have her back on things. And there was something that happened over the weekend on our social media that made me want to stand up for her and to, finally, be a man about some things that I've never done, which was, being able to tell somebody, no, you're not going to treat my wife like that. We posted a picture of Chelsea and I on our Instagram, and I posted it with the caption of Chelsea was golfing, and I was kind of hanging with her, and we're spending time because I can't golf because of my shoulder surgery. I said, the hottest golfer on the course with her caddy, me being the caddy, her being the hottest golfer. And a couple of comments came through on the social media later that day that we saw. What was that?
I had my cough button on. I burped. I'm sorry.
That was.
Oh my God.
I turned my mic off.
Okay, I can hear it.
Okay.
I heard it loud, and I can smell it now too.
That's that mom shit.
A couple of comments from a couple of commenters. One woman put, and these are women saying this, not men. No, not was her comment, and another person said something that was honestly the thing that I was going to stand up for because really, to me, it was offensive. Was she looks like a man?
Talking about Chelsea?
Yeah, that's what they were talking about.
Wow.
And so yesterday, and Chelsea would not let me, write anything back to this person that was there. And Chelsea said something to me that was interesting because it's something I always say all the time to you guys. Our listeners will respond accordingly. And our listeners are always really good at responding accordingly to things,
trolls.
To people that will make comments like that.
And by the way, I feel like it's worth noting right now that like if you say something bad about one of us, like we leave it there. We don't I mean, I have thin skin, I do care, but like we don't care. We are the show, we put ourselves out there. It's when we share our families, in your case Chels or like Wes or Josiah, the kids, and someone says something really nasty about them is when I feel like all of us get very, very protective because they don't deserve that.
Yeah.
Especially.
I loved that Chelsea wanted to handle it the way that she handled it because I think she handled it in a way that honestly is something that women need to hear, especially those that get put down by other people. And the people that are putting you down need to understand all you're doing is putting down yourself when you do something like this. This is what she said yesterday.
I know how to start these, but I just want to address something that happened this weekend. So my husband had posted a picture of the two of us when we were on the golf course with the caption of golfing with the hottest golfer, something along those lines. And there were two women, one of which who said, no, not. And then another one who said she looks like a man. Now, they didn't bother me. I actually laughed when I read them. And my husband wanted to immediately defend me and make comments, and I don't need to be defended. That's not what this is about. I actually then went to dinner with friends of ours later that night and was laughing about it with them, telling them the comments that were made. And she actually is the wife of a former NHL player, a retired NHL player. And she said that that's the reason that she isn't active on social media is because women would say, you don't deserve to be together. He needs someone prettier. Horrible comments like that. And it just got me thinking, why? Why make a miserable or nasty comment? Like, you don't have to agree with what was said. It wasn't a poll. It wasn't, do you think that this is the hottest golfer? Or, I, of course, tapped on their profiles to see what they looked like. Were they more beautiful than me? And who cares? Just who cares? I don't know what makes a person so miserable that they have to make a nasty comment, but I just wish that would stop because why aren't women supporting women at the end of the day? Isn't that what we should be doing?
I'm going to bring Chelsea on live right now after you hear that, and you can go check out the comments on that Instagram post. Chelsea.
Yes.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Well, Kevin already says that he thinks I'm gay, so I guess I am gay because I'm married to a woman. Here.
No,
that's a man.
I think you're
a
buying
man.
serious.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you will play around with some sausage.
Oh my God, stop.
Chelsea, I loved your post, and actually a lot of the listeners loved your post too and commented. And I don't know why it is that this happens. I don't get it. Why it is that women like to put other women down.
Because you don't really see dudes doing this. I don't know that I've ever.
It's rare.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen a guy, like if it were reversed, to be like, that guy looks,
I feel like the only,
whatever.
It all comes down to like, it's haters. But the only time that I've seen guys do it is if they hating on a guy because they want the girl that the other guy has or that a woman is showing attention to.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know, I think I'm not a woman, I can never speak from that perspective or understand, but it all stems from, I think, insecurity. And I think women are just mad that they not with Mojo in this case.
No, I don't think it was
I guarantee you, bro.
I
promise you. Similar to the point where she just said about he should have someone hotter. They mad because they not in her seat. They mad they not on the golf course with you.
Yeah. In Chelsea, by the way, I don't think is lying when she says it doesn't affect you because you are pretty strong about that.
Those two comments didn't bother me at all, and I'm very genuine and sincere about it, and I appreciate everyone who said, but you are beautiful. That wasn't what I was looking for at all. I just cannot believe, and when I went and spoke with my friend that night, and it affected her on a much larger scale, because let's be real, that's a larger scale, that it's why are women tearing down other women? That's horrible. And you don't have to agree. You don't have to say someone's pretty. You don't have to scroll. If you don't agree, just scroll up, use your finger, look at the next post. You don't even have to like it. But it takes extra time to hit post or hit comment and be nasty.
And it's attached to your name.
I don't agree.
Then that negative comment is attached to your name and your family and your work and your story. And I just don't understand where I think that we all have thoughts of, we see somebody and go, oh, I would never wear that outfit, whatever. Yeah. I'm thinking that in my head. I am never putting pen to paper or, words to a social media post and writing that. That's where I don't understand that additional step.
Agreed. It's just really mean. I think it's more important to, like, I try to, when I see another woman, and I don't do it all the time, and I'm really, especially after this, I'm going to try to be more aware of it, like to compliment someone on something, whether it's their nails, and not because they aren't beautiful, but because I think for me, if someone compliments my hair, or it doesn't have to be just your looks, your hair, your nails, your outfit, like as a woman, that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the here's something that I think that sometimes people don't understand when they write a nasty post like that. When you say this because past members of the show would get nasty posts written about them. That's somebody's daughter. That's a mom of three boys. Like, when Joe, Jacob, and Luke see that post and they read some of the comments and all of a sudden read a comment that says no, nah, and see that's their mom that you're talking about. And that's my wife that you're talking about. And I will tell you this, that goes the same way for guys too. Like if you're somebody that writes a nasty post about another person, that's a human being. That's a person that God made. And I just don't understand why you do that. And if you hate something that has been said by that person or done by that person, like Chelsea just said, you don't have to call out something just to be a nasty, person. And those people that made that comment, I don't want people going on there and attacking them.
No, attack.
No, I don't want it. Because honestly, I think if anything, that doing that makes them win.
They need to feel bad though.
Actually, I disagree.
Well,
I think they need the
to
opposite.
say my point?
I think they need the opposite.
You don't even know where I'm coming from yet. What I'm saying is sometimes you need to call bad things out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You need to stop running from it, stop hiding from it, praying and hoping it will change. Prayer without works or faith without works is dead. Sometimes you got to work that in order for people to change. Some people need to, when your kid is acting up, you don't just hope that they find correction. And it's the same time with some people. Some people, they need to look in their eyes and say, what you did was wrong. This is why it was wrong. And this is why it should never happen again.
Well, I think that instead I would say to them, well, you know what? You're a beautiful person because and I hope that you have a better day. Because I think, honestly, letting them know that their day must not be that good and they must be having, because obviously they're having a rotten day. Because if you're having a good day, you don't sit there and do that. Like
And that's what I'm
not the thing
telling
that
you.
comes out of your mouth.
If somebody, like a lot of times, I get wild DMs. And if I'm in a mood to just reach out back and say something kind, it's so interesting to me how someone will come back a couple of days later and be like, I'm actually really sorry I wrote you that. I was having a day or I was having a moment or whatever. That does not happen all the time, but it does sometimes.
And you can be nice, nasty. I'm not saying you got to attack them the whole time.
Wendy, what's up? Hi.
Nice, nasty.
Good morning. I just want to say, like, Chelsea, preach it, girl. Like, enough with the hate. We all just need to be kinder to each other. And it goes a little bit deeper. Like, it is nobody's damn business who Mojo chooses as a spouse or who Chelsea chooses to be with. That's your choice. And Mojo, nothing sexier than a man willing to stand up and defend his woman.
I didn't learn that fast enough, though, Wendy. There were some times. There were some times when people in my family said some things I probably should have stuck up to. I'm easier to stick up to some random lady that I don't know from West Michigan that writes a comment than I am to my brother. But
Yeah, well, guys are routinely slow learners, but at least you learned the lesson. So.
Thank you. She's right. Patricia, what's up? It's Mojo in the Morning.
Hey, long-time listener. I am infuriated by those comments that your wife had to endure. Women better start supporting women because we are in a bad situation nationwide of women's rights being attacked. And then you get these idiots that attack another woman over her freaking looks. This isn't about Mojo. This is just about women being freaking mean to women. And it's got to stop. If we don't support each other, we're all going to be in a pretty tough situation over the next 4 years. That's my opinion. And I think that woman who made those comments of her ought to be ashamed of herself. It's girl code. You support women. You never go after somebody else's man. And you try and be nice. I'm just infuriated by what they said to her.
Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate it. Thank you. I found it interesting that when I did go look at the women, and I'm not going to say comments,
just stop.
but when I did go and look at the women, I was thinking to myself, oh, well, these people, and I'm thinking to myself, going, oh, okay. They're making this comment. You know what I mean?
They're beautiful to somebody, and that's all that matters. It shouldn't be about your looks, by the way. That's what really bothered me.
Abe, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning.
What up? Morning.
Hey, I just wanted to say, Mojo being as famous as he is, especially in like Metro Detroit with his voice for like 20 years, most of the comments that you're going to get online and stuff like that, it's going to be like mostly haters and trolls. And after all this time, especially with you on the radio and your son on the radio and your wife being married to you as long as she's been, I'm surprised you guys aren't used to all that hate.
Can I tell you something, though, Abe? This is interesting. I don't get a lot of hate. I know it sounds weird to say this. There's not a lot of people that hate because I don't think that I do stuff that sometimes people want to come back and get back at me at. It's very rare that you'll happen. But I do think your family's off limits, like Shannon said. Like I think that and I think I realized this even more when I had a son that came out. Like, he got so much love when he came out. But he got a few people that literally, wanted to tear him down. And Chelsea, you'd probably say this one. Don't ever call my kids ugly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. To me, I just don't get it because I feel sad for you if that's what you're doing in your day. There's so much, the sun is shining and this was a day that the weather was great. Like it might have been one of the best weather days we've ever had. That the person's doing it. And I'm going, man, what is so miserable in that person's life at this moment that's the thing that they wanted to talk about?
Here's another thing really quick. And yes, you've been on the air for a long time. And yes, you are posting yourself on social media. Just because you put yourself on social media, It does not excuse someone else's horrible behavior to make a negative comment.
Amen.
Again, don't post it.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't still make it okay that because you're in the public eye that people can be nasty. That's the whole thing. Like, why are you being so nasty? And again, you do not have to agree. You don't have to say I'm beautiful. I can give you a list of 10 reasons why I'm not. Here is the thing.
Only
though.
10 though. I feel
Keep
each other. Only
it
10.
to yourself.
Only 10.
Or 20. I can give you a big list. But don't, keep your nasty comment to yourself.
Yeah.
That's it.
So can I just go on record to just say this? Thank you to those people that said that. And the reason why I thank you is because this is something that we would never address on the air so vocally if you didn't say it, and if honestly it wasn't said against Chelsea. And the reason why, if it was said against some of the rest of us, we may just ignore it, or we may just say, we may feel bad about it. Chelsea's got the balls. She's there. That's when she is a man. She's got the balls because she has the balls in the family. But she's got the balls to address it. And she brought up something very interesting that I think people need to hear, that women need to support women. And guys that are listening, if your woman is not supporting a woman, you need to call them out on that. If Chelsea was not supporting and she was talking crap and saying crap or writing crap, as a guy, I should be able to say to her, you know what? You're better than that. And that's something that I think that we need to do more often. Listen, there's people that used to work on this radio show that one of the biggest things that they hated about the show the most was not coming in and doing the show. It was the social media part, because it put them out there so much that it caused for them a lot of pain. Yeah. And I think that, if that is something that you want to do, is hurt somebody so much that they don't want to actually do the thing that they love, that's pretty sad. Yeah. So, really sad. Chelsea.
Yes.
You're the best looking man I've ever seen.
Love you, Chelsea.
If I would have known.
Love you.
I'm gonna Kevin, by the way, I would have come out years ago if Chelsea wasn't a man. So yeah.
I had the doo-doo for like the last 30 minutes. So.
Okay.
We're doing it dirty. All right, he's going.
Please let him go.
All right, bring your phone with, because of we'll call you in there. All right. 844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548. How does he not prepare for that? We know we have a commercial-free hour.
Well, but sometimes it just
comes up on you.
ya.
All right.
Mojo in the morning's Dirty on the 30.
Didn't have to announce it to everybody, but he could have just left.
He would have just
said,
left.
I need to use the bathroom, but he got very specific. Okay, that's fine.
What's going on in this dirty?
So Matthew Perry's doctor, Salvador Placencia, has agreed to plead guilty to 4 counts of distributing ketamine to the Friends star, who died of an overdose in 2023. Still such a tragic story to me. Found dead in his hot tub at his Pacific Palisades home. He was just 54 years old. It's been it's been a year and a half since he died.
Wow.
But this Dr. Placencia acknowledges in the plea agreement that, yes, it was him. He repeatedly provided ketamine without a legitimate medical purpose to Matthew Perry in the weeks leading up to his death. He faces a maximum sentence of 40 years in prison. And remember, this guy was among maybe 4 or 5 other individuals who were a part of that process of supplying him with things for no medical reason whatsoever.
It's interesting, it started with that Michael Jackson thing,
Yes.
where now you're going after the doctors. If these doctors are giving them stuff, I thought the most amazing thing was what doctors say about you when you're an addict, because the text messages that this doctor was sending to their people was making fun of Matthew Perry and talking about how, oh my God, this guy is an addict, and he's a mess, and all that stuff. Like the fact that the doctor knew, it's so complicit that he was.
The evidence is yeah. Juror number 6, a black male jury, switching over to the Diddy case, kicked off Sean Combs' sex trafficking case yesterday. Kicked off of the case, and we gave you a heads up that this was probably going to happen. The judge said this guy lied to the panel because he wanted to be on the jury so bad. The judge booted juror number 6 despite big objections from Diddy's lawyers, who argued it was going to reduce the panel's diversity. To lose him, his seat is going to be filled by one of the replacement jurors, but essentially he lied about where he lived. He was not from New York.
Some are speculating that this guy was a plant from Diddy's people.
Yeah.
That they think that this guy, because you have to be a resident of New York, because that's where the trial is, that they brought this guy specifically in, and that he might actually be somebody
Which
working
happens,
for
by the
Diddy's
way,
people.
which happens in a lot of cases, by the way. But also yesterday, the trial took a wild turn as jurors were shown some very graphic footage from some of his freak-off sex parties and the reactions. This is all I heard about last night. The jurors, they're not really supposed to react to a lot of the stuff that they're hearing or seeing, but it was so bad. One of the jurors had to look away. Another was so shocked she covered her mouth as she watched. Others were shifting uncomfortably in their seats as the explicit videos played in court. Again, we will never see them. They are not going to be released to the public. This is for the jury's eyes only. But these clips, are central to prosecutors' claims that Diddy, essentially ran a sex trafficking operation using escorts and luxury hotels, and these people involved were coerced into doing them. It was not consensual. And lastly, this is interesting. Viewership peaked at the Stanley Cup Finals during Game 4 thanks to Taylor Swift.
Of course.
And Travis Kelce. Their cameo brought in 7.17 million viewers, the most for the series so far.
So
because they were there.
So the hockey has been amazing. And for those that haven't been watching, I'm not normally a big hockey person, even though I should be. This is Hockey Town. But that was the biggest part of the game. Like, did people even know that they were going to be there?
Of the whole series. I think once word got out that they were there, everybody changed the TV to see.
And went over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whether you were a hockey fan or not, you were watching.
Lover or hater, she brings ratings to sporting events.
Hey, for all of today's Dirty, you can listen to everything you missed. Listen to the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app.
Miss something in the Dirty on the 30? Listen on our podcast now at mojointhemorning.com.
For anybody else that has to go duty, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with a winner in a second on Channel 955, your home of War of the Roses.
8:43, we're at 71 right now. Clouds mixed with sunshine and a high of 85. Going to be a gorgeous day. We have an accident blocking the two left lanes westbound 696 after Mound. Middle Belt is closed this morning both directions between Grand River and 9 Mile for some gas main work. Police are saying please avoid the area until further notice. 75 northbound at Clark Street. We've got an accident in the clearing stages. It is slow from 4th Street and about a 7-minute delay 94 westbound between Michigan and State Street. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Payday. Hardworking people need a hardworking candy bar. Packed with peanuts and filled with golden caramel, Payday is definitely working hard for you. So grab one now to power you through the day. Payday Peanut Caramel Bar.
Tuesdays
Get to it.
and Thursdays, War of the Roses days on the Mojo in the Morning show. And if you in your gut feel like something might be going on and you just want to talk to somebody and explore your options, the people over at Goldman and Associates Law Firm, they are who I always recommend to anybody who asks me for a recommendation for a divorce attorney. Michigan's largest family law firm, by the way. They have a great team of 20 plus attorneys who all work with the legendary Mr. Goldman. Get more info about them by going to choosegoldman.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 19th and 20th.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
And you can be there.
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Featuring
Tate McRae. Ed Sheeran. Lil Wayne. Jelly Roll. I'm not okay. Maroon 5. Mariah Carey. Glorilla. And more. 15 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage. Never seen before collaborations. And once in a lifetime artist moments you'll have to see to believe.
Music brings us together.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. Go to AXS.com to get your tickets today. And we'll see you at our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Hi, I'm Akiva Goldman of Goldman & Associates Law Firm, Michigan's top divorce and child custody attorneys. Every situation is different, but your well-being and peace of mind should always come first. My dedicated team and I are here to help you protect them. Give us a call at 248-588-3333. That's 248-588-3333, or visit choosegoldman.com.
Hey, it's me, Steve Gabara at Zott Ford, and believe it or not, we're in the final days of employee pricing for everyone. So come take advantage and lease a new 25 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT below $300 a month. Or if adventure is more your thing, Zott Ford is leasing new 25 Ford Bronco 4-door Big Benz below $400 a month. There's no time to dilly-dally because employee pricing for everyone is almost gone. So come take advantage today. See details and our staggering inventory at dealsinthed.com.
Summer is here, and BetMGM Casino is bringing you the hottest online casino experience. Heat things up with a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign up. Play your favorite games like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer, or check out our exclusive slots like MGM Grand Millions and the Wizard of Oz. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets, unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited talk, text, and data for just $25 a month forever. That's right. No price hikes, no contracts. $25 forever. Visit a Boost Mobile store today. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
A Mega Millions jackpot this big will give you thrills, chills, and a chance to win bills. Stacks of them. A little luck could go a long way.
Tuesday's Mega Millions jackpot is $280 million.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog gets you top dollar. Go to TopDogLaw.com. That's TopDogLaw.com.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
At Kroger, we've lowered prices on over 1,000 items across our stores so you can save even more. Whether you're shopping in-store or online at Kroger, we've lowered prices on thousands of the items your family wants and needs. And with lower prices, your dollar goes further every time you shop with us. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Right now, save on fresh Heritage Farm boneless chicken breasts. They're on sale for only $2.49 a pound with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
My mom said I'm not like anyone else. She's right. Kids train like athletes. We need doctors trained for kids.
Kids' bones and muscles are unique. That's why they need the care found at Children's Hospital of Michigan.
At Children's Hospital of Michigan, your child can see a pediatric, orthopedic, and sports medicine specialist in just 48 hours because waiting isn't an option.
Treating kids isn't part of what we do. It's everything we do. Learn more at childrensdmc.org/athletes.
Moran Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 selling Chevrolet dealership for 2024. Visit MoranExpress.com.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM because we're Michigan's most experienced personal injury law firm.
More Mojo in seconds.
I really love them. If you need somebody to come check your AC unit, install a generator, or whatever you have going on, my friends over at Family Heating, Cooling, and Electrical are here to help you out. They will get somebody out to your home as soon as they possibly can. I have been a customer for years. They are legitimately who I recommend to everybody. Their prices are fair. They never try to upsell you, which I very much appreciate. But get everything checked and ready to go for this summer. Go to familyheating.com, call one of their 3 locations, and schedule a free estimate.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com.
Clouds, then scattered thunderstorms expected. A high of 85 tomorrow. More rain in the forecast and temps staying in the mid-80s.
When you're trying to find quality candidates, all the searching, screening, and interviewing can become a job itself. You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to interview, screen, and hire quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by the new electric instant games from the Michigan Lottery.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios with over 50 Metro Detroit locations and just $15 a month.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit Autolaw.com.
That's Autolaw.com.
He cheated on his wife to be with you. And now he's cheating on you? Shocker.
Oh, I listen to the morning show because I like War of the Roses.
Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 9:40 on Mojo in the Morning.
Scandalous.
Wow.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
All right, let us all get a winner here now that we've all cleaned ourselves out. What's up, Samantha?
Hello. Hi, guys.
Hey, Samantha. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic, Samantha. I'm excited for you. You're the 95th caller. Congrats.
Yeah. That's awesome. Woo!
Samantha, do you need a car? Do you need the cash? What do you want?
I need a car.
A 2025 loaded Chevy Trax from Gordon
That would be
Chevrolet.
amazing.
It's beautiful. It's nice. It's black. It's got a sunroof. It's got all kinds of stuff on the inside. Leather. It's beautiful, beautiful,
It'll
beautiful.
be better than my broken down one.
I got it. What are you driving?
Right now, I have a 2013 Ford F-150 that's pushing 300,000 miles.
Wow.
Love it, man. Sugar.
All these people with 300,000 miles.
Guys.
Man, oh man, that's unreal. Well, we got to get you into this car fast. So congratulations to you. We got a $50 gas card so you can fuel up at a Kroger. Brought to you by Green Flame Tequila, and you're qualified for the contest. Samantha, have we ever met face to face?
We have not.
So we're going to meet each other in, I don't know how many weeks here. We're going to meet each other in July, like a month from now. This contest is going to go on for like another month. Okay? So hold on one second.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Hold on one second. Mojo in the Morning Show. Am I the A-Hole is coming up here in just a little bit. We are also getting ready for Friday's big open audition. I want to address that coming up in the next hour. War of the Roses happening this morning, too. You'll hear after the next Dirty Report, so we will have that for you. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning. So kids are on vacation right now for summertime. They haven't even been on vacation for a full week. And Shannon has already officially banned them from something. What are they banned from?
Shorts on YouTube. YouTube Shorts are the death of me. Oh my! And my kids watch them on TV. Does Josiah watch YouTube on the TV?
No, it's iPad. Mostly it's iPad.
So, well, the YouTube Shorts has been banned from every device they could possibly get their hands on. So, iPad, TV, really it.
Too
my
much
phone,
inappropriate stuff? Yeah, what was
so
it?
it's so interesting to me because YouTube Shorts, by the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like TikTok. It's like Instagram Reels where it just goes really quickly from like one video to the next video to the next video. But what I found yesterday, first off, it is so annoying to me at how quickly it changes. Like it's one thing if you're scrolling on your phone, and half the time I listen on mute. I don't know if I listen no sound, but when you're hearing it blaring, and I have a TV in my kitchen and that's where the kids most often watch TV. It is so irritating. But even if they start with Smith likes science sort of things, or where they're doing experiments, they'll start with a video about that, a couple of videos about that, and then all of a sudden it's a bunch of middle-aged dudes swearing and I have all the parental blah 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 everything on this TV, and it's still, or on this account, and it's still somehow
it
gets
rolls
to
into the
so
bad stuff.
inappropriate. And so finally I said, YouTube Shorts, we are not enjoying that for the entire summer. Banned on day one of summer.
I know they
done.
You know what I hate is I hate when the algorithm does change like that. And I hate that my Instagram algorithm all of a sudden is a bunch of girls in their booty shorts and stuff.
I wonder why.
I'm like, Smith, I just like science. I just want science.
Just want to see some volcanoes.
I just want to see some science and see what's going on.
And that would be my sweet talking 8-year-old too. He's like, I was just watching Mark Rober, and now all of a sudden it's butts.
Are they pissed?
Did they react?
They're pissed, but I told them that at least it's not all of YouTube.
What
they
is
can
that?
watch YouTube. They know that there are certain channels on YouTube that I've given my approval for. But
what are the big shows now? Like, because my kids are long gone as far as age is concerned of watching kid shows.
So we don't even really watch shows, which
It's
is kind of
just
funny.
all-
I mean, Lucy will watch. She watches this animated Jurassic Park show on Netflix.
Yeah.
She's watching that right now. But other than that, it's all YouTube creators. So it's Ryan Trahan, it's Hope Scope, it's Rosanna Panzino, who's like a fun candy chef. It's stuff like that that they watch.
Let me ask you this question, because yesterday it seemed like it was chaotic for you. It was, the kids being home. Is it harder when your kids are home for the summertime, being that you work so early in the morning, compared to if you have them in school and they have to go to their school? Like, is it more difficult for you?
For me, yes, because one, bedtimes shift, right?
Yeah.
And I try to be in bed by 9. And in the summer, they're like, well, we don't want to go to bed at 9.
Yeah.
During the school year, the whole house goes to bed at the same time. And so I was dealing with that on Sunday night and last night. And so I finally had to figure out last night, I said, okay, you guys can stay up and watch TV, but then you have to put yourselves up to bed. But it was me at midnight lugging them up to bed from the couch.
This would be tough, like, because of, and thank God I had Chelsea that was able to do all that stuff, because I would go to bed, but I find myself not wanting to go to bed because I get FOMO. I never thought about being the mom who's like the disciplinarian that has to make them go to bed. If I was the mom and I was like you in this case, coming to work at 3 o'clock in the morning, my kids would first off, they'd sneak out of the house at a certain age. Like Lucy's age, getting into middle school would have been the sneaking out of the house time. So I would have had to have like motion detectors or something on my yard to keep them from leaving. But the other thing would be I would be waking up to go to work in the morning, and my kids would still be up.
Facts.
Sometimes. So do you ever have to worry about that?
Mine don't stay up super late.
No.
I knew that they wouldn't be up
It's only been
late
a couple days.
but even in general, on a weekend, they fall asleep pretty easily. But the other thing is, yesterday after work, we were all texting each other, and it's a lot with their activities. So normally when I get home from work, if they're in school, I can take a nap until I have to go to the car pickup line and get them from school. Well, I can't do that in the summer. So I was so tired yesterday when I'm sitting there waiting, for Smith to get done with his tennis practice or whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh. it's my
Can I
nap
say
time.
something without offending you
Yeah.
or their dad? You guys, your kids are way more active than most kids are.
For sure.
And I know that you got 2 households and stuff, but when I looked, and I'm not judging your guys' parenting at all, because it's on you, because I don't have to take them to all this stuff. You guys have them in way too many activities. Like, when do your kids just get to go home and watch YouTube
So
shorts?
they start every day with swim, and then 3 days a week they have tennis lessons, and 1 day a week they golf.
Jesus. Do they like doing all that stuff?
They love swim. The
Do
other
they-
ones, I don't know. The verdict's
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
But they love swim because competitive summer swim, which I obviously never did because I can't swim.
Yeah.
But that is really fun for them.
Like, when are they going to get involved with drugs and stuff like that? They have no time to get involved.
I really hope never.
No, I look at I do look at your kids. Your kids are awesome kids, and you and Andrew are amazing parents. But you're killing yourselves going to all this stuff, and then God, you guys got stepkids on both sides. At some point, you guys are going to lose each other. First off, when do you spend time with Wes? If you got all this crap going on.
Wes doesn't get home from work until 6:30
Oh, really?
anyway. So,
Christ.
Carly,
what's going on? Hi.
Hi, Mojo. How are you?
I'm great. What's going on, Carly?
So we have just a blanket ban on YouTube in our house where if there is not an adult that can be right there watching with them, they cannot watch it.
Yeah.
It turns them into little gremlins, right? They get like addicted. I know it's designed, right? Like people know what's catchy and what could bring people in, and it's designed to be addictive. And I'm just trying to hold off as long as I can on that.
Yeah.
I want to know what's the craziest thing it rolled into. Like Shannon talking about these all of a sudden middle-aged men now on the thing. Like, what does it roll into? Like,
they were pretending to rob a place or something. I'm like, what are you watching?
I absolutely hate the adults that are playing with toys and like pretending to be kids.
So
right?
creepy.
Like acting like children. It is creepy.
How old
it
are
is
these
gross.
guys? How old are these guys?
The grown-ups on YouTube or my kids?
No, the guys that are the adults playing with toys. Like, are they like 50-year-old men?
I mean, I don't know. Probably too old to be playing with toys on YouTube.
Because to me, there's a form of a pedophilia when all of a sudden I'm watching like some old dude with gray hair playing with like a plush doll or something, like a plushie or something. Like, honestly, at that point right now, I'm sending the cops over to his house. What's up, Jen?
Hey, I'm a lot like Shannon. My kids are in a ton of activities. Like during the school year, every single day in the afternoons, we have something going on. And I feel like there's a lot of pressure for us because our kids don't play outside like we did.
Yeah.
So they don't get the activity and the socialization of like hanging out with the kids in the neighborhood. So we feel like we have to have them do these things.
So that is a good point. Can I tell you something too? Is as a working mom, there is nobody home at my house during the day. So during the school year, it's fine. They're at school. During the summer, I would rather have them in something where they are outside getting some fresh air for a couple of hours than at home watching YouTube.
Yeah.
And then they come home, at 2, 3 o'clock, whatever time they get done with everything. And like yesterday, if you saw my Instagram, they do play outside. So you're kind of in a tough situation as a working parent of like, what the heck do you do in the summer with these kids when they're not in school?
Yeah.
You put them in a camp, a day camp, or you put them in activities.
So it's funny. When I was a kid, and I hate to bring this up because of, you guys make fun of me about my age and stuff. When I was a kid, we had friends in our neighborhood that their moms and dads would wake them up. They would have to be showered and dressed out of their house by 11:30 noon. And their parents would lock the door to the house and not let them come back in the house.
I've had friends like that.
And these kids would live at our house because my family was like, our house was the communal house. So that's why everybody grew up in my house. But it's funny because I feel like nowadays these kids are either doing what you guys were just talking about you got to get them active in something because you want them to be outside, or they're sitting in front of the TV the whole day. But
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was lucky because I always, for the most part, had somebody that was at home. Either my mom worked part-time, and if she didn't, we had a family friend that was watching us. But in like Wes works, I work, so I don't know what we would do.
Every documentary that I watch always is from the 70s and 80s. And it's always the documentary where the parents were like, yeah, we let the strange man down the street with a station wagon watch our kids. Or the kids hung out at the street. And
he's
next
over
thing,
at their house having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
that was drugged. And then the guy was like touching you or something. It's crazy. It's like, what's going on? Stacy, what's up, Stacy?
Hello, how are you guys?
We're doing all right. What's happening?
So my daughter, she's 11 years old. She plays travel ball, so that's an all year round season.
Yeah.
So that's 3 to 4 times a week. We have private lessons once a week. We have tutoring because education is number one if you're going to be athletic. So we do that. When we have piano lessons to help calm her mind once a week. And then when the season is right, we have either soccer, volleyball, or basketball. So right now it's soccer season. But when she's not doing anything, she's bored out of her mind. She actually threatens to call CPS on us because she's so bored and we're not doing anything with her. So this is just our normal day to day, but she's our only one, and she loves being active.
Wow, it's got to drive you nuts. You must have like a calendar like Shannon where it's color coded with 28 colors of all the activities.
Exactly what it is. And you have to be on top of it, organized, and she's disciplined. So, I mean, realistically, I'm raising a disciplined adult at that point.
Man, oh man, that's a lot of stuff. Mandy, listen to this one here. Summer just started, and Mandy, the 9-year-old's already grounded from all electronics.
Yes. Yes, sir. He got an Xbox at the beginning of the year, and I let him get a thing of V-Bucks once, and then a month later, he spent $200 without telling us, and then after he's in trouble, he had a chore list with dollar amounts to pay off, and he did it again with way more money. So all electronics have been taken. He can't even snuggle in bed and watch TV with us at night. Yeah, every single thing. The little Echo Alexa has been taken out of his room, so he is
for the whole summer.
Struggling. It was for every $10 the last time was a day. So he is grounded for 60 days.
Oh my
God.
After Memorial Day.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yes.
Hey, I commend you for sticking to it.
I commend her too, because that means he's got to spend time with them. Yeah.
Yeah, he is a very active boy, but he even started writing rap lyrics, and he's been practicing rapping along to Eminem, which is definitely not age appropriate, but he's doing good.
Does he write any rap lyrics where there's I hate my mom, or anything like that, or no?
No, nothing yet. I'm sure it's coming. It's going to be there, but not yet. He still likes me a little bit.
Good job, Mom. Nice work on it. Follow through. Make sure you follow through. I'm telling you.
Oh, we do.
I can't tell you. I was the worst at that. You're punished all summer, and then I realized I got to spend time with them. All right, you're not punished all summer.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations, 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning, live.
Time now for Am I the A-Hole? And this is something on our show that we like to do, but we always get a little worried that you're going to swear. So just say A-Hole, and we'll ask you if you think if this listener is one for what they're doing.
My boyfriend wants me to spend my entire birthday with him, and I did not invite him to my birthday party, and I just want to know if I'm in the wrong here.
Okay, are you an a-hole for not inviting him to your birthday party when this is all he wants to do is spend his the birthday with you? Brooke, why are you not inviting him to your birthday party?
Yeah, hey, so I had just already made these plans with my friends and my family. I have a party with my friend group, my girlfriends, and a couple guys will be there too. But he's not part of that friend group, so... I didn't invite him to the party.
Wait, hold on a second. So there are going to be guys there?
Yeah, there'll be 2 guys, but they're part of the friend group, so.
Okay, but he can't come just to even come to the party?
I mean, we're just not really there yet, I guess. So.
How long have you guys been seeing each other?
We've been dating for 6 months-ish.
Does he get along with your friend group?
Yeah, I mean, they get along, but he's just not really a part of it. They haven't spent a ton of time together.
Is he not fun? Is this boyfriend not a good, fun guy?
No, he's fun. It just feels like it would be weird to include him when he's just not friends with them.
Are you doing something with just him to celebrate?
Yeah, that night we're going to do something.
And then you're going out with your friends afterwards.
I'm going out with them first, and then he and I will hang out that night.
Okay.
So later. So do your friends like him?
Yeah, I mean, they like him. They don't know him super well.
Okay, so that's a comment. I actually am kind of divided on this, and I'll tell you why. But my comment is that you said that he doesn't really know them very well and they don't really know him very well. And maybe this would be a great opportunity for everybody to get to know each other better so that you don't have to feel so divided when you plan something like this.
Maybe. I don't know. It just didn't really occur to me. I don't know. I just didn't think that I needed to invite him to that. I didn't think we needed to spend the whole day together.
Do you feel like you will have to babysit him more or spend more time with him away from friends and fun if you did invite him to this party?
Yeah, maybe that's part of it because he just doesn't know them.
I could see that if all of a sudden you feel like there will be too much time taken away from you just having fun for your birthday. If that's the case, then I get it. But Amy, is Brooke an a-hole? It's Am I the a-hole?
I would say yeah, because she's definitely the
inviting him.
Whoa.
So he can get to know everybody, and how does she expect him to be comfortable with her friend group if he doesn't get to meet these people?
Yeah, that's what Shannon was saying. Yeah. Pam, what's up? Am I the a-hole? Is Brooke an a-hole?
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's got to be something else going on. I mean, just because if you were just going with your parents, or if you were going with, one friend or something, but you're having a whole party. You know, if you're having a whole party, then he should be invited. And she's like, well, it's uncomfortable. They don't know each other and stuff. Well, get them to know each other. The only way you're going to get them to know each other is the best way to do it is when you're at a party and everybody's like, you get to go and you can get to converse and he can talk.
Right.
And you learn more about him. If he can't learn to talk on his own, then you're not, but give him a chance at least.
Brooke, maybe what you do is you say to him, listen, I want you to come here, but I just want you to know we may not spend a ton of time together. You may have to go and, make your own friends, if you're going to invite them there. So far, you're 0 for 2. What's up, Toya? Hi.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Toya.
I think she kind of is an a-hole. I think the moment she said it was going to be guys, that's part of the friend group. If it was a girl thing, because I do that for my birthday, I'll do something with just like my sisters and my girlfriends, and then like if I'm in a relationship, do something later. But yeah, and then too, if you 6 months in, you need to start figuring out where this is going. So if he gonna get along with the friends, you need to find that out now, and if he not, then keep it pushing.
Well,
I love y'all.
Love you. Thank you. By the way, it makes me feel like it's not going to go that way. She's not feeling that way. Otherwise, she'd want him there, because usually you want the people that are.
Well, and
She's
that's
not
why
even trying.
I said it. I was divided because it would be very different if she said, I just want a night out with my girlfriends to celebrate my birthday. I get that. He should absolutely not be there. And if he was upset about that, that would say a lot about him and your relationship. Yeah. But as soon as she said there are two guy, did she say two? Two guy friends.
Yeah, a couple
that are
guys.
coming.
Doug, what's up?
Hey, first time, long time.
Hey, Doug's on the phone.
Hey, all I can say is, from a guy's perspective, right? He's either her boyfriend or not, right? If he is and that's a designation, then he goes, period. Right? He's got to mingle. He's got to get to know everybody.
Yeah.
Because, if as soon as you put that boyfriend tag on, he should be tagging along.
Yeah.
Brooke, it doesn't sound like you're serious with him when you don't invite him for something like this.
I don't think we're that serious yet. We really haven't been dating that long,
So 6 months isn't enough to try to make it a step further? This is your first birthday with him and you don't want him there for your first birthday?
It's not that I don't want him there. Like, I'm doing something with him. I just don't think I need to spend the entire day with him.
Okay. I mean, if she is, she is making the plans to be with him afterwards and spending time after, unless this party goes overtime and then she's going to call him. Melissa may be the only person that's called up the entire time that we've been taking calls, because we took like about 40 or 50 off the air that didn't make it on the air, that says she's not an a-hole. What's that, Melissa? What's your thoughts on that?
So I don't think she's necessarily an a-hole, but I do find it like a little odd that a 6-month relationship wouldn't really be considered serious, because 6 months is a long time to spend with somebody. And I don't know. I feel like at that point, maybe you should intertwine your friends and your boyfriend, but I don't think she's an a-hole for it if she has plans with him afterwards.
A little bit later, yeah. And then Thomas also says no, she's not an a-hole. Why is that, Thomas?
I don't think she's an a-hole because it takes a long time to learn people. And, the guy might be cool, but within that 6 months, that is a long time, but at the same time, it isn't. So he may not have gotten all the way there with her to include him yet.
I like that she's spending the night with him, where she's going to party early in the day with the friends. If it was the opposite, I would say, all right, there's something shady here that you're going to go spend the night with all these friends and then say goodbye to him, and be hanging out. At least she knows what what she's going to be doing later.
I also
right?
think it's super hard, though, once you're out and having a great time with your friends. You're going to be like, okay, it's 7:30. I got to go. How are you going to pull that off?
Especially for somebody you're not that serious with.
Are you thinking about that? Like, what are you guys doing with your friends earlier in the day, Brooke?
We're just going out, like, to a bar. We'll do, like, some drinking and stuff. And then he and I are going to, go to dinner.
Dinner and then hang out with each other.
You
just got to make sure you don't drink too much with your friends.
I don't know. I think it's okay.
Yeah. Well, let us know how it goes. I want to know how he's able to get through this whole thing, and tell him that majority of the people say you're not an a-hole for what you're doing, and the people that are on your side are saying that the only reason they're on your side is that the two guys are coming to this thing. Or actually, don't tell him that, because then he'll say, I agree with you.
Mojo in the morning. SNS Kiss 955. Oh, you know what time it is. You ready? Come on. You waking up with Mojo. These other morning shows are no-go. They love us like the iHeart logo. We got 5 at 6:55. If you were looking for Mojo, War the Roses, catch them creeping on the low-low. Weekdays 5 to 10:30, it goes down. Hey, who you picking for the throwback throwdown? Dirty on the 30 for the news on your timeline. Only on Kiss, SNX, and 955. Let's go.
Mojo in the morning. Hey, the show open audition is happening Friday. We got a ton of people that have already said that they want to be part of our Mojo in the Morning show. And seriously, this is no joke, and I've told this to numerous people. There is nobody that is a front runner for this job. Like, we are looking for possibly you. And there have been so many different people that have applied for this job, that have inquired about this job. You can go to iHeart Jobs. Is that what the website is?
That's probably not.
Something.
iHeartCareers.com.
Thank you, Lydia.
iHeartCareers.com. You can also go to our Instagram and Facebook, where we put all the links, and you can send us the Google invite for Friday. Is it closed off yet or no?
It is closed. So it closed on Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
And I went through our final submissions and our videos, and we are all good to go for Friday.
So real quick, it is closed off for that, but you know what? You can still apply for the job, though.
Yes.
So there's still chances to apply.
I have had so much fun with Lydia. Like, I mean, Lydia's watched me way more than me, but when she comes to us with like certain videos, people, you guys are so damn creative.
Yeah, some people.
I've been blown away. There are so many
that lady
really
yesterday
great candidates.
who took her eyeball out.
Okay, that one I had a bad dream about.
Send me that. I didn't
She
see that one.
popped out her fake eyeball.
Wait, the person's got a fake eyeball?
Yes, bro.
Wow. How does she see with her fake eyeball out?
The other eye.
Really?
There are some that I know that submitted and are coming on Friday that I can't wait to meet.
Wow.
Because I've really loved their videos so much.
There's a couple people that I got a chance to see that they I'm surprised haven't been working in any kind of entertainment field, because they are very, very funny. And then honestly, there's a couple of people where I'm going, all right, how do we tell these people that this is not?
You don't need to wake up early.
Like, obviously, their mothers have given them lots of encouragement over the years by telling them that they're very talented. Because some of these people did some videos, and I'm like, oh, enough already.
She just sent it to you. Can you play it?
Did you email it to me, or where did you send it on?
No, I texted it to you because it was a iCloud file.
All right, let's do it.
You can play it right from your.
Let me do it. I'll play it right from my my little phone here. Hold on a second.
She just texted you an easier one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see what.
Why should I be the next Mojo in the Morning show member?
You have champagne taste on a beer budget.
Well, that's not true. My DoorDash order just got declined.
Because you can pop your fake eye out.
Hey, that's a great party trick. But no, for my music knowledge, audio expertise, sassy personality.
That I agree with.
And for my years of passion and dedication in the radio industry.
I thought you just wanted a job where you could sit all day.
Who hired this narrator anyway?
The same person who keeps your ass from being homeless.
Oh, damn it. Who let my dad in here? He's always interfering with my shit. This isn't good radio. I can't even make a video with unfortunate. Don't squabble up with other contestants. Pick Haley Wickett from Mojo in the Morning.
Wow, that's amazing. Haley,
truly
very talented.
Popped out her fake eye.
She could do tricks.
Wow, Haley, that is unbelievable. Haley, how did I would love to? Well, we got to bring her in on Friday. Did she?
Is she coming in?
All the appropriate applications to be part of this thing?
Haley will be in with us.
Because I want to know how she lost her eye and how this ended up happening.
Can we ask that? Because there's a lot of stuff we can't.
I know Tony is worried about Kevin.
Oh, this girl's cute.
Every time we in a meeting and Tony start the conversation about, okay, so here's what we can't do. He looks he right in my eyes, and I'm like, Tony, bro, I'm not the only one here.
Meet Maha.
Oh, actually, it's Maya. Maybe I should do my own voice work. Hey, y'all, I'm 24, first gen, born in Michigan, but I live in Windsor. That means I'm a dual citizen. I currently work for a local radio station, but I feel like I'm destined for more. AKA a job with a benefits package. I'm creative, outgoing, fun-loving, and always down to try new things. As you can see, I'm up on all of the latest trends, and I would bring that unique Gen Z energy that you really only get from being chronically online. So please consider me, so I can put this bad boy to use.
You go, Maha.
I love that one.
She's good.
cute.
She works at a Windsor radio station. Did she work at 89X or whatever the station is, or what is she at?
Something like that. I don't know. She had the promotional banner in the background.
She works in promotions.
It said Mix or something. Huh. That's interesting. Does she? Hopefully, she's not under contract.
I feel like she's not on the air.
It's funny. The TV people that have been contacting me, they're all under contract, and I'm like, you guys, you can't. Like, how are you going to apply for this job when you're under contract? Some of them have actually asked their bosses if it's okay if they do this because it would be TV radio, and they want to do it kind of similar to how Jay Towers does it.
I am blown away at some of the names of the TV people who have applied for this job. And some of them want to be, they want it to be like a secret thing to see how far they get in the process.
I'm not blown away.
Oh,
We got a great team. We have fun, and we do cool stuff.
I'm just saying some of them are like big names.
Yeah, they probably bored doing their job and probably just don't like it. They probably just set in their career, been doing it for a while. This is what pays the bills,
Yeah. TV's also kind of going through kind of a weird thing right now. There's some weird stuff that's been happening with TV and advertising.
What's up, Mojo in the Morning? I'm Abby Ray, and I'm a big fan of the show. I love the radio and radio contests. I've even won dozens of prizes. I enjoy going to all types of concerts. People find me very entertaining, and I've even had a few videos go viral on TikTok. I'm not afraid to sing and dance, even if I'm not good at it. I love going out and being myself. I'm very outgoing and energetic. I love meeting new people, having meaningful conversations, and hearing other people's stories. I believe that my funny, confident, and outgoing personality is just what the Mojo show needs.
Abby Ray's she's had some viral videos. She's had a couple of them that went over 1 million posts or 1 million in engagement. I like her. She seems like a nice person. Although she says she's won a lot of contests from us, she knows that if she does this, she can't play the contest anymore, right?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to give up that, Abby Ray, for an opportunity to work with us?
We'll have to ask her.
Honestly, the prizes might be better. I don't know. And by the way, your family members, that's the other thing too. You don't encourage your family to enter this contest if you're what's quote unquote called a prize pig, because family members cannot start winning big contests.
That's right.
Like, you can't try to win the Cars, Cash, and Gas contest if you're somebody that has a family member that's here.
I texted more of the submissions in the group chat if you want to play them off your phone, Mojo.
Okay. Thank you, Lydia. Thanks for doing that. Lydia, if you were looking for a job, I'd hire you right now. You would get a job. Oh, look who this is.
Hey, it's Donnie Ray, and I love waking up to DJ.
Donnie is applying for this?
Let's go.
Listen, Shannon needs more estrogen in that room, and Mojo's not cutting it anymore. I'm a sassy, fiery ginger that loves a hot debate, who is witty and quick on the comebacks. Your listeners are going to fall in love with me because people are my passion, plus I'm charming AF. I'm full of energy because I am the fun aunt, so I connect to anyone, like the Gen Zers. No cap. I catch on quickly, and I'm ready to say yes to all the show shenanigans.
I love Donnie. Donnie's been a longtime listener of this radio show.
She comes to all of our stuff.
But I'm going to tell you something about her, too. I witnessed her. She was working at Detroit with the public.
Yeah.
She is, seriously, and that honestly, and this is no joke when I say this to you, if you can wait tables, you can do this job. I know it sounds crazy to say that, like I'm devaluing what we do for a living. It's not. If you can wait and deal with the public and make people happy at a table, you can make people happy on the radio. And she's a talented, very kind person.
That's so amazing that you said that, because you always hear you never know who's watching, and whatever stage you're on is the stage you're on.
Yeah.
And always remember you're on a stage. Imagine if Donnie had acted out crazy while you're watching, not knowing this opportunity was popping up.
Your girl's got the experience. Me and Mike go together really bad.
Oh, I love her.
TV podcast.
Awesome.
I've
She
done it
sound
all.
good.
Number 2, the listeners love me. I'm a responsible mom, wife, business owner. On the other side, wonder what's happening tomorrow. Buy those shoes today. Number 3, I love to give back to my community. 4, M is the best letter in the whole alphabet. Mojo, mornings, Melody Fresh, makes sense. 5, I'm ready to bring some razzle dazzle to Mojo in the morning. I'm Melody Fresh, and I'll see y'all soon.
Hell
I like
yeah.
her.
I ain't gonna hold you. She sound black, and I ain't mad. I'm rooting for her.
Melody Fresh. That was great, Melody Fresh.
I like it.
Hi, my name is Alyssa. I've been listening to you guys since I was in middle school.
Oh.
And I love what you guys stand for. You always try and brighten everyone's day in the morning, either just making us laugh or when times are tough, showing some understanding. You guys aren't afraid to accept different perspectives, and I really love that about you guys. I already feel a part of the family, the community in a way, and I'd really love to see if I fit into the Mojo in the Morning family.
I love that. Can I tell you something? And listen, obviously she had to follow Melody Fresh. I mean, the energy level of Melody Fresh. But I love the fact that there are these people that are longtime listeners of the show, obviously from middle school she's talking about, and look at this as their opportunity to become part of the family. You're already part of the family, but you really then become part of the, you're in the Will family.
You're in the Will. We got Wills?
You get some Wills on this one here. Hold on. Hey, guys, I just want to see one guy before we go to a break.
Hey, my name is Jake. And honestly, I don't have any radio or media experience at all. But what about me that will stand out from the rest is that I'm going to be able to bring that high energy, great stories that will be able to connect with the listeners as well as within the studio to make for a great show and also be an addition to the great team.
He does not have high energy.
You don't have high energy.
What? What do you mean?
I look forward to seeing you guys next Friday.
Thanks, Jake.
You better put your honesty hat on, Kev.
He had nothing else to say. He goes, I look forward to seeing you next Friday. And it stops right there because he couldn't think of anything else. Jake, no offense. You don't have energy, my friend. We got to be honest.
All right. I want to hear y'all be honest.
Mojo in the Morning. It's Victoria. I thought long and hard about what I should do for this video, if I should make it funny, if I should be serious, but I think I just need to be true to who I am. I think I would be a great fit for the show because I'm from Metro Detroit. I know the area. I'm raising a family here now. I am so passionate about new music. I love to listen to all different genres, and I never take myself too seriously. So I hope this gives you a small glimpse of who I am as a person.
I should have stopped after Melody Fresh. No offense. No offense. Listen, we don't play music on the show, but also the other thing too is the other thing too is when you do this video, and I think the videos are great. Not everybody's going to have the editing skills of some of the people that are,
and you don't need to.
But you got to do something kind of crazy. You got to do something to catch our eye. You know what I mean?
Just tell a really interesting story that sucks us in, and we're going to want to know more on Friday morning.
It's hard though. Like we know for a fact not everybody.
Take your eyeball out.
True.
If you can take your eyeball out, you got this.
Let's
do it, right?
True.
Next person, by the way, removes their finger.
I want to say take their teeth out.
Oh, my God.
Show me some gums. Get gummy on me.
Let's go.
Don't miss this.
Mojo in the Morning.
Back with the Dirty in the War of the Roses. Coming up here in just a little bit. War of the Roses is insane. She said that he starts canceling a bunch of plans because she thinks he's cheating. Shannon, what do you got in the Dirty?
Hey, if you are going to see the Jonas Brothers when they come to town, I've got some important information for you. We will talk about that coming up in the Dirty.
Is Mojo's summer of cars, cash, and gas. Driven by Gordon Chevrolet in Garden City. Get in a few minutes on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City Traffic.
9:29, we are at 73 degrees, clouds and sunshine today. It's going to be a good one and a high temp of 85. Out on the streets this morning, we've had some stuff to watch out for. Still some slow traffic, 94 eastbound between Lanyo and 14th Street. Middle Belt is closed between Grand River and 9 Mile for gas main work. And another reminder for you, Orchard Lake is still closed both directions between 12 and 13 for sewer repairs. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955. An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. When you're trying to find quality candidates, all the searching, screening, and interviewing can become a job itself. You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to interview, screen, and hire quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Hey, Lucido Fine Jewelry is where you need to go when you're looking for engagement rings. It's that time of year where the rings are at their best. I always say, you know how the flowers bloom like at this time of the year? Well, the rings at Bloom over at Lucido, and they've got some great brands, including Takori, A. Jaffe, Michael M. If you're looking for an engagement ring, you and your significant other want to get engaged, you got to do it with a Lucido ring. LucidoJewelry.com.
The new Dell AI PC with Intel Core Ultra helps you fast forward through busy work, like editing images, summarizing meeting notes, responding to Jen's long emails, leaving more time for you time. Get yours at Dell.com/AI-PC.
Total Wireless is made to totally keep up with you. We have unlimited data that never slows you down, covered by the Verizon 5G network, and all for less than $30 a month when you get 4 lines. And the best part, we give you a free Samsung Galaxy A16 5G when you switch to the 5G Unlimited or 5G Plus Unlimited plan. Visit your local Total Wireless store today. Total Wireless, we're totally with you. Actual speeds may vary by location. For data management practices, see TotalWireless.com.
Looking for a summer destination where vibrant neighborhoods, epic festivals, and unforgettable experiences await? Then say yes to Columbus. It's festival season. Head to ExperienceColumbus.com for a complete list of festivals this summer. And Columbus is calling, and this summer it's better than ever. Plan your visit today at ExperienceColumbus.com/summer.
Attorney advertised. Michigan. Attorney Siegel Law Firm. Paid actor dramatization. Top dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
You wake your wife up. Just had a crazy dream. You're trying to tell her about it. She had sleep. You telling her you gotta get up. You gotta listen to this dream. This may be a sign. I was driving in a dream and a car came out of nowhere, hit me head-on collision. Guy got out of his car, I got out of my car. All of a sudden, dogs run up to him, start biting him. He wouldn't let go. Person screaming, saying, "Let me go. Top dog, please. Let me go." Not gonna believe this. It was Top Dog. Seen him in the flesh. It was Top Dog. God was offering money and everything, saying, "Whatever you want, please. Just let me go." Every time he said a number, Top Dog bit him. Bit him again. Until he heard the number that he wanted. And then he let him go. It was Top Dog. Any accident. Top Dog Law.
Rain again. Man, I wish I could afford a car.
Try a credit union. They have lower rates on loans. So instead of getting drenched, you can get driving. Credit unions will work with you to find what fits your budget.
Really? My bank doesn't do that.
But credit unions will. With strong roots in the community, they're all about helping you succeed. With better rates, better advice, and real partnership. Visit tryacreditunion.com today and find the credit union for you.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out?
Spruce. It's Spruce, the new hard-working, worry-free weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people and pets. When used as directed, spray the leaves for visible results in just 1 hour and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Weeds die by the next day. Find Spruce wherever weed killers are sold.
Hey, so listen, yesterday I broke news here on this show and told Shannon and Mojo, who've been talking crazy about my car, that thanks to my guy Stevie G over at Zack Ford and Holly, I'm pulling up in a brand new Mustang. You know, Mojo, he big Tahoe guy. Shannon, she do whatever she do. But everybody gonna be mad.
You don't even know what kind of car she has, do you?
I drive a GMC.
Listen, it's not a Zack Ford car, so it don't even matter. I'm coming Mustang, but they also have employee pricing for everyone, but you got to move quick because it'll end when June ends, which is in a couple of days. They got a 2025 F-150 Super Crew XLT. You can drive that off the lot for less than $300 a month. If you want to go big 4-door, big Ben Bronco, you can get that for less than $400 a month. And if you have a vehicle, whether you're looking to buy it from them or not, they'll buy it from you. So bring in your trade, any extra vehicle, they'll pay over market value and put cash back in your pocket. To get an appraisal, check out ZackFord.com or just call Stevie G. Best deals in the D. Stevie G, dealsinthed.com. Zack Ford, I'm out.
Hi, I'm a chiropractor. Turn to the left. And I love the Michigan Lottery Daily 4 game because for a limited time, turn to the right. It's straight back bonus time, and I know a little something about straight backs. Just play your daily 4 number, midday or evening, and if your straight bet matches in reverse order, you'll win a $1,000 bonus. And with all that spine-tingling excitement, well, I'll be seeing you soon.
The Daily 4 Straight Back Bonus from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Going up.
Prices keep going up these days.
It feels like being on an elevator that only goes up.
Going up.
But not at Metro. We're pushing the down button.
Going down.
We've lowered prices. Get one line of 5G data for $40, period. That's 20% lower. And you get a free Samsung 5G phone when you bring your number. Only at Metro.
5-year guarantee on eligible plans. Exclusions apply. See website for details. Not available at Metro with T-Mobile in the past 6 months. Tax applies.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Detroit. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA Club World Cup 2025. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
More Mojo in seconds.
I know this from experience, divorce can feel very overwhelming. But the people over at Goldman & Associates, the Goldman & Associates law firm, can take so much of the stress out of it for you. They are here to help you through the process every step of the way. They want you to be happy. They want you to find balance. And they want you to move forward in one piece. They know that life after divorce matters. It's not just about the case. It is about your future. Goldman & Associates law firm. You can find them at choosegoldman.com.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Goldman & Associates Law Firm.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Cheat and you'll get caught. It's the War of the Roses in minutes on Mojo in the Morning.
All right, we're going to give you a chance to win a brand new car just before we do the Dirty and the War of the Roses. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. Win a $50 Kroger gas card to fuel up and qualify to win a brand new car, a 2025 loaded Chevy Trax, or $20,000 cash, Summer of Cars, Cash, and Gas.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
We got Breaking Dirty. We'll get right to it right now. And what's going on, Shannon?
R. Kelly just rushed to the hospital after overdosing in prison. And there are allegations that the prison staff intentionally gave him a life-threatening dose.
Wow.
Yeah, like too much of the medication that he gets on a daily basis. There's a court filing just submitted by his attorney, Bo Brindley, claiming that R. Kelly has been rushed to the hospital after a solitary confinement staff member instructed him to take additional medication. And then, yeah, I mean...
Wow. This is really interesting.
That's a big allegation.
And this is going to be, is this another Jeffrey Epstein type of a situation where they are trying to make it look like he's taking something to kill himself, and it's actually their staff that it's doing it. That's wild.
Wild, yeah.
Which, by the way, they, court or you always hear anybody that, takes advantage of children, as R. Kelly has been found guilty of doing, and what Epstein was doing.
They don't do well in prison.
They do not do well in prison.
Yeah.
Question for you, because if this happens to someone not in prison, doctors are held responsible, right?
Absolutely malpractice, yeah.
Does the same rules apply?
More than that.
This would be if somebody. If they gave it to him intentionally, which is going to seem obvious because prisoners just don't have medication to themselves. They get it.
That's premeditated murder.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so the Jonas Brothers Detroit show, if you are a if you're a fan.
Joe Bro.
There you go. Thank you. Originally scheduled for Comerica Park on August 28th. It has just been moved to Little Caesars Arena, same date, though. So it's remaining August 28th. The change.
Not selling tickets, I guess.
Yeah, the change is part of a larger shift where 6 different shows, 6 stadium shows on their Jonas 20 Living the Dream tour are being moved to smaller venues.
The outdoor arena like Comerica Park is a big place. That's 42,000 people.
Yeah.
And Jonas Brothers is a huge act. That's a tough thing to sell, but
I correct me if I'm wrong. It's saying ticket holders for the Comerica Park show will get a refund. Tickets for the LCA show go on sale this Friday. So you have to buy your tickets, or they're not honored. Well, I guess that has to be the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's not the same seats.
Right.
Crazy. Okay, so what happened in Minnesota over the weekend, the feds hit Minnesota assassin Vince Belter with brand new charges after he was captured late Sunday evening. He shot and killed Minnesota State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband early Saturday morning. He also shot and wounded Democrat State Senator John Hoffman and his wife. He was disguised as a police officer as he knocked on their homes.
It is no exaggeration to say that his crimes are the stuff of nightmares. Belter stalked his victims like prey.
Went to 4 legislators' homes on Saturday with the intent to kill them. Now, some of them weren't home. He had a list, and again, it included some local legislators.
Belter also had in his car notebooks containing a list of more than 45 Minnesota state and federal elected officials, including Representative Portman.
Michigan's very own Debbie Dingle. Her name was on that list.
Wow.
Former Grey's Anatomy and Euphoria star Eric Dane is fighting ALS and is doing an interview, a brand new sit-down with Diane Sawyer, and is talking about what is happening to his body and how he first realized that something was up.
My right side is completely stopped working.
And then your left arm.
No, it's going. Yeah, I feel like maybe a few more months, and I won't have my left hand either.
He was diagnosed back in April after about 9 months of testing and searching for answers.
A few weeks later, I noticed it had gotten a little worse. So I went and saw a hand specialist who sent me to another hand specialist. I went and saw a neurologist, and the neurologist sent me to another neurologist and said, this is way above my pay grade.
And he said to all of his fans, this is not the end of his story. He confirmed he is going to continue acting and doing some other things, including returning for season 3 of Euphoria, if you watch him on that show.
His character good on that show. I need him back.
And Leslie, Wendy's newest ad starts like this with a doorbell.
Finally, they have arrived. A whole new
It's all about the new Frosties.
Frosties good.
Okay, I have not tried these, but they look so yummy.
That strawberry one?
Well, animal owners are not
I was
happy
gonna say.
because that Ring doorbell chime, everybody's got that, and I guess dogs are barking like mad and
my
running to
dogs
the
go
door.
crazy.
So when that ad comes on TV, it's like nightmare puppy fuel because the dogs go crazy. So
My dogs go
They're
nuts
saying
with that.
to Wendy's, please, please, please change it to something different, like some other noise. Hey, for all of today's Dirty, you can catch up on everything you missed by listening to the podcast. Search Mojo in the Morning in the free iHeartRadio app.
Celebrity Dirt, directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Oh, you do not want to go anywhere because War of the Roses is happening in a moment. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City Traffic.
9:43, we are at 73 degrees, some clouds
That's
mixed
wild. At
with
9:43, 73
I know,
degrees
it's so
already.
nice. I mean, we're getting up into the mid to high 80s today. Next week, by the way, there are some days we're going to hit almost 100 degrees. It's going to be really, really hot next week. Out on the streets right now, we do have that closure still in Farmington Hills, Middle Belt, closed both directions between Grand River and 9 Mile for some gas main work. Orchard Lake is still closed for sewer work, both directions between 12 and 13 Mile. A little bit of slow traffic, 94 westbound between Little Mac Ave and Gratiot. That left lane remains closed there. And some slow traffic, 94 westbound between Chalmers and John R. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. When you're trying to find quality candidates, all the searching, screening, and interviewing can become a job itself. You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to interview, screen, and hire quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
If you are waking up and still feeling like you spent the entire night tossing and turning, you need to check out the brand new Snooze mattress on Big Beaver in Troy. This place is so nice. Their sleep experts are so knowledgeable. They're not pushy. They're really informative. I got Dream Mapped, which is a technology that Snooze offers to pair you with the best mattress and pillow combo for you to get the best possible sleep. Stop by Snooze Mattress in Troy, and remember, if you don't snooze, you lose.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 19th and 20th.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
And you can be there.
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Featuring
Tate McRae. Ed Sheeran. 15 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage. Never seen before collaborations and once-in-a-lifetime artist moments you'll have to see to believe.
Music brings us together.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. Go to AXS.com to get your tickets today. And we'll see you at our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM and get Michigan's first family of law. Call Sam.
Hi, this is Ed Hagopian. Did you know that Hagopian Cleaning Services, who you trust to clean your carpet and area rugs, can also clean your air ducts and dryer vents? With 86 years of cleaning experience, you can count on Hagopian to deliver the best service and always at a competitive price. Give us a call today to take advantage of our special $99 offer on dryer vent cleaning. Keep your home and family safe by having Hagopian remove the lint buildup that can cause fires. Call 1-800-HAGOPIAN to schedule your appointment today.
Michigan Auto Law, the law firm that puts people over everything.
People call Michigan Auto Law when they need help, not just because we win more million-dollar auto settlements than any other firm in Michigan, which we do, but because we put people over everything.
Camping is such an adventure. I love how there's a surprise around every corner. Except when I'm surprised with a sudden allergy attack. Luckily, I've got Claritin D to attack back. And I didn't even need a prescription for this.
Get fast, powerful relief from your worst symptoms, like nasal congestion. It's so fast, it starts working in as little as 30 minutes.
Now, I can enjoy sleeping under the stars instead of sneezing under them.
Claritin clears. Use as directed.
One thing I absolutely love about Chipotle is I know whenever I walk in, I know I'm going to get a fresh, tasty meal. Hey, it's Jed from The Joe Show, and I had the unique experience of being able to go behind the counter at Chipotle. I was able to make the guac from scratch. I was able to make the fajitas from scratch, and it gave me peace of mind knowing that Chipotle really does use fresh, real ingredients that are absolutely tasty. It's delicious food that's going to have you feel good about eating it. Visit your Chipotle restaurant or order in the Chipotle app or head over to Chipotle.com.
Knowing your risk for heart disease is the first step, and Trinity Health can help. With screenings, personalized care plans, and expert support. Know your risk. Take a free assessment today at trinityhealthmi.org/heart. Trinity Health. We see all of you.
Summer is here, and BetMGM Casino is bringing you the hottest online casino experience. Heat things up with a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign up. Play your favorite games like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer, or check out our exclusive slots like MGM Grand Millions and the Wizard of Oz. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets, unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
Attorney advertising. Michigan. Attorney Siegel Law Firm. Paid actor dramatization. Top dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
You wake your wife up. Just had a crazy dream. You're trying to tell her about it. She had sleep. You telling her you gotta get up. You gotta listen to this dream. This may be a sign. I was driving in a dream and a car came out of nowhere, hit me head-on collision. Guy got out of his car, I got out of my car. All of a sudden, dog run up to him, start biting him. You better let go. Person screaming, saying, let me go. Top dog, please, let me go. Not gonna believe this. It was Top Dog. Seen him in the flesh. It was Top Dog. God was offering money and everything, saying, whatever you want, please, just let me go. Every time he said a number, Top Dog bit him again, until he heard the number that he wanted, and then he let him go. It was Top Dog. Any accident, Top Dog Law.
The Michigan Lottery has 4 new instant tickets called Electric Games, and they're a surge of fun. But there are some misconceptions.
Can I use my Electric Games tickets to charge my phone?
No, but there are electrifying top prizes up to $4 million.
Will playing Electric Games affect my power bill?
No, but with a multiplier and bonuses, they're wired for winning.
Do the tickets come with batteries?
Again, no. But there are $212 million in prizes. The new Electric Games from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with a Capital One Saver card. So let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver card is at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
After an accident, there are two types of people: those who got the Bernstein advantage and those who wish they did.
More Mojo in seconds.
Summer is no longer around the corner. All right, summer is here. And if you look ahead in your schedule, you'll see it's going to be 95 degrees most days next week. So we got to talk about heat exhaustion and the potential to have a heat stroke, because it's real. Our health is connected to our environment. We got to start working together to make healthier choices for a healthier future. In just 60 years, our average annual temperature has risen by almost 2.5 degrees. That means more days over 90, like next week, and more risk to our health. Heat makes it harder for our bodies to stay cool, and it can cause dehydration, stress your heart, and worsen conditions like what I have, which is why I'm breathing so hard, asthma and heart disease. Even healthy people, especially kids, outdoor workers, and older adults, are at risk for heat exhaustion or stroke. So prepare. Check the weather, stay cool and hydrated, know the signs of heat illness, and never leave children or pets in cars. We got to look out for our neighbors, our friends, and our family, and check out the township cooling centers in your area. Learn more and get started at michigan.gov/envirohealth. That's michigan.gov/ENVIRO health.
This report is sponsored by Macy's.
What's it getting up to today, Shan?
85 degrees sunshine and clouds.
Did you know that you can get Macy's lowest prices of the summer on furniture and mattresses now, before the sale officially starts Thursday? That's right. Shop now and get early access to July 4th deals on indoor and outdoor updates. Now at Macy's.
Have a real life War of the Roses looking for a divorce attorney? Goldman & Associates at choosegoldman.com.
Tired of paying subscription fees? Mojo has no fees. Listen for free to the live show, streaming on Channel 955 on our free iHeartRadio app. Then download the podcast for free. Free never sounded so good. Back to Mojo in the morning.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
Man, oh man. And the last winner of the morning. And Robert got through. Robert, you lucky son of a bee. What's going on? How you doing there, man?
I'm doing great. First time, long time.
Hey, Robert's on the phone. Robert is from Tim Allen's favorite place, Ludington. Remember Tim Allen always loved talking about you guys in Ludington for pure Michigan.
You also love drugs.
Yeah.
I love it. How you doing, Robert?
I'm doing great.
We got to get you a brand new car, a 2025 Chevy Trax, or the cash, $20,000 could be yours. It's going to be a fun summer, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
I appreciate you so much for listening. We got some gas cards for you, and then hold on the line for 1 second. We got you set up for Gordon Chevrolet. It's over on this side of the state. It's over in, Garden City, Michigan. That's where it is. So it's in Garden City, Michigan, and we'll be there at the Chevy dealership, and we'll be giving that car away. So good luck to you. War of the Roses time. If you think that you're being cheated on, text cheater to 95500.
Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the morning.
Hannah, you think that your boyfriend is cheating?
I do.
How long have you guys been together?
4 years.
And what is it now that makes you think that he's cheating on you?
I try to make future plans with him. He never wants to anymore. Vacations, concerts. He says he just doesn't know if he can commit. He might be busy. He's waiting on his work schedule. It's always something.
And that's not how it's been in the past.
No.
And is there anything more than that? Because I just feel like I don't want to commit to things too, but that doesn't mean I'm cheating.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, I had a dream that he cheated, And that's what got me really worried. I don't know who the girl was in the dream, but it just didn't feel right.
And did stuff that happened in the dream seem to also take place in real life?
It felt very realistic, honestly.
And it led you to do a little snooping, and you snooped and found some stuff, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And now you want us to call him and see what's going on.
What did you find?
I found some girls' phone numbers in his phone that he was talking to. He was texting with them. I don't know them.
Okay.
It's funny. A lot of people say that sometimes like dreams can also be like a psychic, feeling that happens your way. And I think in this case, when you start all of a sudden inquiring and looking into it a little bit more, you always end up worried that you are going to find something more. And you did?
I did.
And do you believe that he's like living some kind of a double life, or do you think that he's just messing around on the side?
Something's going on. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
See, the dream thing kind of throw me because I think sometimes we can create a reality that we think is already there. And when you add the text messages, were the conversations clear that he was acting inappropriately, or is there room to, potentially be harmless?
I mean, I wouldn't have those conversations. That's the way I feel.
And you
I
didn't
don't
say
think they
anything
were
to him
appropriate.
when you found those text messages or those numbers?
I didn't. I didn't know what to say, honestly.
All right. Well,
I don't know what to do.
why don't we do this? Let's call him up and let's just see where he sends a dozen free roses. You got to be very quiet. Mute your phone. And we're
All right,
hoping
I
that the
will.
flowers go to Hannah. It's the War of the Roses.
Hello?
Hi, is this Brad?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, Brad. My name's Nicole. I'm calling from an online floral company called rosesbloom.com with an offer for some free flowers. Can I ask you 2 survey questions in exchange for a dozen long-stemmed red roses? It'll be super fast.
What's the catch?
No catch. Hopefully you'll use rosesbloom.com when you order flowers in the future. It's 2 questions. Shouldn't take more than about 30 seconds, okay?
Just 2 questions? Sure. Okay.
Have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months, Brad?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you plan on purchasing flowers in the next 6 months?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. As a thank you for participating in that survey, rosesbloom.com is now authorized to provide you with the dozen long-stemmed red roses. A couple of details for you. They're going to go out this afternoon, and they can go anywhere in the country, by the way, totally free of charge again. I just need to get a first and a last name of who you want them sent to start.
Sure. Okay. Anybody?
Anybody, yep.
And you'll just... Okay, name would be Eve. You send it to Eve?
Okay, and a last name? Okay. And what is Eve's telephone number?
Yeah, it is... Hold up. It is 630-2...
Okay, and what's her relationship to you?
She's my girlfriend.
Okay. And Brad, we offer something unique at rosesbloom.com that sets us apart from other floral companies in that instead of sending a paper card with the roses, we're going to send Eve a text message alerting her that she has a delivery. And then when she gets that text, she'll be able to play this voice memo from you and know who the flowers are from. Okay, so I'm going to count you down and you can just record whatever you want to say to her in that message.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, babe. Thinking of you. Love you.
Okay. Brad, I also
Was
have
that
to...
all right?
That was perfect. Do you want to re-record it or did you like that one?
No, I think if you think it's good, I think it's good. Yeah.
Okay. Great. I also have to let you know that this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes. Are you okay with that?
Okay.
Brad, I'm going to jump on real quick and just get more information from you. But first, I need to let you know one last thing, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Brad, I need to let you know that while we've been talking to you and sending out roses here, that your girlfriend, Hannah, has been listening in and just heard you send them to somebody named Eve.
Who is this? Are you fucking me?
Brad, this is the Mojo in the Morning radio show. And your girlfriend, Hannah, called us up because she was worried that you were cheating on her. And she asked us to call you up to see where you would send a dozen free roses. He hung up the phone. Hannah, do you know who that is? And by the way, that area code is an out-of-area area code. It's actually an area code for, it looks like it's an Illinois or Chicago area code.
I honestly have no idea who that woman is.
And he did not skip a beat with girlfriend.
I heard that, yeah. I also heard love you, which shocking to hear. Hold on, wait a minute. He's actually calling my phone right now.
He's calling
He's calling me.
He's actually ringing on the other line.
He's ringing, on the other. He's calling me while I'm on the phone with you.
Is there a way you can pick up and then just conference together so that let us talk to him?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with that?
Then, gotta hurry up. He hang up.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Hello? Hey.
What is going on?
What the Hannah?
Same question to you. What are you coming at me for?
What the You're trying to set me up with other people listening?
How can you talk to me that way when you're the one that's cheating on me?
Brad, I'm going to jump on here right now because I don't want Hannah to have to deal with this herself. We're still on the phone with her.
And serious, man? What the is wrong with you? You have to interject in people's lives? Really?
Wait, and here's the biggest thing that you have to understand. The way that you're talking to her is not a way that you talk to somebody that you care about. And what you're doing to her is definitely not the way that you're talk to somebody that you care about. And he hung up again. Is that how he talks all the time to you?
Sometimes.
And this has been something that only has come up recently, that he has ever been kind of distant with you.
It was never like this before.
How long ago did these text messages that you saw start?
They went back a few months.
Okay. All right. Hang on the phone for 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Busted again. It's your home for War of the Roses. Mojo in the morning.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. This is Mojo in the morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live.
Call the show now. 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548.
War of the Roses. Man, he got really angry there really fast. And the way he was talking, seemed like he was calm up until I jumped on and told him who was on the phone with us. I want to ask this question before people just call in and just tell us their thoughts on just listening to this. I want to know, has anybody ever seen this happen in their relationship where the person that they're dating or married to just starts being non-committal to plans, not wanting to make commitments to plans because they're not wanting to make a commitment to you and thinking that there's something, to making the plans ahead of time, like him. And if you missed this in the beginning of the conversation when we asked her, like, what was the sign that he's cheating? She said he won't follow through on anything. You won't follow through on any plans. It made her feel a little bit weird. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548, 844-665-6548, or you can text us. And if you do, know that we're going to call you up and we're going to ask you to come on the radio with us. All right, Mojo in the Morning, War of the Roses. Katie, what's up? It's Mojo in the Morning, War of the Roses. What did you think when you heard Hannah get cheated on?
I mean, I feel bad for these women so bad. Brad's a piece of human garbage. The fact that he could just that Eve's his girlfriend and he loves her. I don't understand why they bothered to stay with us, because I've been in this position and I don't get it, because he's not even engaging with us. So what is happening? That's where I just am like,
when you
why
say
bother?
you've been through this, you had a guy that was similar to Brad that did this to you?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh,
what did he do?
It's the same thing. Literally, they're all the same. They just, I don't know if they're using us for something, but it doesn't make sense because I don't know her situation. I feel like with me, that's kind of what it was. I was just being used for like money or a place to stay, but I don't think that's the case with this one for some reason. I don't know.
Thanks, Katie. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that you went through that. What's up, Rachel? It's Mojo in the Morning. Hi, Rach.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. What's going on?
I just think that this guy is a total narcissist, and he's either been doing this for a long time or he's done it before, because he instantly blamed it on Hannah. Didn't take any recognition to himself, just instantly blamed it on the fact that he just got embarrassed in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
There's no quicker way of outing yourself as being guilty than being defensive 2 seconds after we say who we are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I've had this happen to me as well, and they instantly blame you for whatever happened.
Yeah. What was your situation? We just talked to somebody who kind of went through a similar thing.
Oh, yeah. I just was dating a guy who had cheated on me several times, and I gave him more chances than one, and it was always something I wasn't doing right or something I wasn't doing for him or something he wasn't getting out of me, so he looked elsewhere.
How did you
and
find
that's
out?
just an excuse. Oh, other girls, friends,
They would
close
pop
people
up.
to me that known. He wasn't sneaky about it.
So what made you finally wake up? Like, what was that moment where you were like, 1, 2, 3,
He
this is the time?
slept with my closest friend in the same bedroom as me.
What?
And she told me the next morning.
So you guys were
Like sharing a room.
in the same place.
Yep. We were living at my parents' house in my bedroom, and they slept together on the floor.
And you were not there
Yeah.
that night, or what? What?
No, I was laying in the bed.
Oh, so
Please
he
tell
went
me you are not
wow.
friends with
I
her
was
either, by the
sleeping.
way.
No, everyone is gone.
Did he start in the bed with you and then went on the floor with her?
Yeah, apparently the way she described it is they were playing footsies. That's how it started. And then he went down to the floor.
And you slept through the whole thing until.
Yeah,
Then
I am such a hard sleeper, unfortunately.
That's not his baby in the background, is he?
No, gosh.
Yeah, thank God. Anita brings up a really interesting question that I have the answer to. Anita, go ahead, give me your question.
Was the phone number that she saw in the text a 630 number?
It was.
Or does he have multiple women? Okay.
It was. Yeah, it's the same person. So the number that of the people that, when she went through his phone. So that was verified with Hannah. So, yep, same
Okay.
person. So now,
Okay, just curious.
and now we know he calls her his girlfriend. Who is this on the phone with us right now? Is this Shaniqua?
Hi. Yep, it's me.
Hi. Hello, Shaniqua.
Hi. So I had a fiance, and he kept saying that I was talking to other guys and blaming me for everything. That's what I was saying, for everything. And come to find out, he was the one that was actually texting and talking to everybody. Literally, everybody. I was pregnant, talking to everybody.
We've heard that a ton over the years of War of the Roses, is the people that are very accusatory are, oddly enough, the ones that are actually doing something behind your back.
Do we have any people for the topic that I threw out there of they changed or they wouldn't make commitments to plans? So they seemed non-committal to putting stuff on the calendar for like a month from now or 2 months from now, and you kind of felt like that seemed weird because they never have done that before? Lydia, any of those people on the phone?
No.
All right, I want to see if we get some of those because I'm telling you, that's an interesting sign. I've never heard that before, and maybe Hannah's the only person that's ever had to deal with that.
So break that down to me.
So she said that she would try to make plans with him to go do stuff, and he would say, I'm not really interested, or I can't make a commitment, I got work, and he did all this stuff. Well, now she knows he wasn't making a commitment because he's got this, what was her name? Paige? What was it? I don't know what her name.
K, I feel like, I don't know.
What was
But
it?
he had other plans, basically.
Yeah. Maybe he's planning on getting out. Maybe he's planning on breaking up with Hannah, and this was his thing. What's up, Lauren? Hi.
Wasn't making a commitment because he's got.
Oh my God!
You don't sound
Who's
that good.
that?
That's a voice from God. So sexy. What's up, Lauren?
Hi. Hi, I just wanted to say first time, long time.
Hey! Who's that guy that's in the car with you right now? I bet
That
you
was
he's tall,
you.
dark, and handsome.
I just wanted to say that this one really shocked me because the guy was so nice and polite to Shannon in the beginning.
I know.
And I was just like so shocked. Like, this guy is so nice. He can't be cheating.
Turned on a dime.
I know. He turned.
And then
Serious.
when he said, I think the reason why he got so upset with his girlfriend was because he was caught red-handed. Like, there was nothing you could say to say, well,
He's embarrassed.
I didn't really, he just came out and said, my girlfriend and I love you. And I was like, whoa.
I know. That was honestly, listen back to the podcast of this because I'm telling you, I've never heard a turnaround so fast on a person that would all of a sudden be this nice guy. And then when he got found out, he was really angry. Mike, what's up?
What's going on, Mojo?
Nothing much, buddy.
So, yeah, I heard you ask that question. Like, I wonder if this is common about the guy that wouldn't commit to the plans.
Yes. Did you experience this?
I'm your guy to ask. Yeah, I am very much in understanding of why he wouldn't commit because. You got to talk to the other girl and see what she's got going and what she's going to do.
Have you done
and
this?
It's not going to go home.
Sounds.
Yes, sir.
Mike, I like, by the way, when a guy's willing to at least, or a woman, admit that they've done this before. So you were cheating on your girl and you would not commit to the girl that you were in the relationship with until you checked with the person you were cheating with?
Correct.
And why?
Yeah.
Like, why were you checking with that other person?
Because you.
Priority.
Yeah, exactly. You're prioritizing that person after a certain amount of time.
How did it finally catch up to you?
Oh man, we don't even have time for that story.
Talk fast.
That's the story
I'm curious.
I can't tell on the radio. I can't tell you on the radio.
It's that bad, huh?
Yeah, I can tell you after. And you guys will love it, but I cannot tell you on the radio.
Is it? Will it hurt? Will it hurt too many people, especially yourself?
It's potentially harming. There's some legal. You'll love it, but I can't tell you.
Hold
on the
on.
radio.
Tell us off the air. We'll talk to you off the air. I want to know what it is. All right. It's War of the Roses. If you missed the War of the Roses, go check it out. It's on the iHeartRadio app.
Add Mojo in the morning to your presets on our free iHeartRadio app. And never miss War of the Roses, the second date update, Am I the A-Hole, or the Throwback Throwdown.
You know what it's time to talk about. Total Wireless, the only wireless provider that is always in your corner. Look, Total Wireless, they have unlimited phone plans starting at $25 a month per line when you get 4 lines. But the best part, Total Wireless runs on the #1 network here in Detroit, so you get unlimited data that never slows you down. I mean, what are you waiting for? Stop by your nearest store today. In times of traffic, your data may be temporarily slower. Additional terms apply. Rankings based on root metrics, Detroit Root Score Report, first half 2025.
This is injury attorney David Femininio. When you're injured in an accident, you want to get your life back. To get someone that listens and to get someone who will fight for more. Get David, Get Paid isn't a slogan. It's a promise to take care of you. So if you get injured in an accident, you need to call me at 855-65-CRASH or go to my website, getdavidgetpaid.com. That's getdavidgetpaid.com.
Lights, camera, action.
action. It's Tanya Lalonde from Summit Place Kia, announcing our summer blockbuster sale, where every new Kia is at superhero savings. Don't let the credit villains keep you from getting approved. If you have $500 and make at least $3,000 per month, you ride. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find the best car at the best price. So come see me, Tanya Lalonde, today at Summit Place Kia and SummitPlaceKia.com.
You should be driving a Kia from Summit Place Kia. Summit Place Kia.
Negative equity refinanced, subject to lender approval, expires month end.
A Mega Millions jackpot this big will give you thrills, chills, and a chance to win bills. Stacks of them. A little luck could go a long way.
Tuesday's Mega Millions jackpot is $280 million.
Who's ready for the most basketball action of the summer? Ice Cube's Big Three is back, and it's bigger, badder, and more electrifying than ever. The best 3-on-3 basketball league in the world. Watch superstar ballers go head-to-head. We're talking Dwight Howard, Michael Beasley, Jordan Crawford, Gerald Green, Kemba Walker, Jason Richardson, ISO Joe Johnson, Montrezl Harrell, and more. Don't miss the incredible showdown of physical play, hardcore defense, and highlight reel offense. With Hall of Fame coaches like Julius Dr. J. Irving, Nancy Lieberman, 2024 Big Three champion Gary Payton, and more running the sidelines. It's basketball the way it's meant to be played. And that's not all. Big Three's always got musical guests. It's something you don't want to miss. It's Ice Cube's Big Three. Watch every weekend all summer long on CBS and Vice.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
At Randazzo, get a whole home electrical inspection for just $99. Call 586-209-4483 or visit callrandazzo.com today.
Go with the name you know. Randazzo, Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price, and then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bills doubled? With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contracts. Plus, with Boost, you're on America's newest 5G network. Head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
At Kroger, we've lowered prices on over 1,000 items across our stores so you can save even more. Whether you're shopping in-store or online at Kroger, we've lowered prices on thousands of the items your family wants and needs. And with lower prices, your dollar goes further every time you shop with us. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Select 12 packs of Corona or Modelo lagers are just $15.99 with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Must be 21 to purchase. Drink responsibly. The Kroger Co., Cincinnati, Ohio.
Ugh, I can never get through to my digital bank.
Getting ghosted by your bank? Yikes. Maybe it's time to consider a credit union. Members can get help online, on the phone, or from a real person at a branch. They have expert financial advisors, so you'll always get actual answers to your questions and real solutions to your problems.
Wow, you can sign me up.
Well, I can't, but you can visit tryacreditunion.com and find the credit union for you.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime, free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog gets you top dollar. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Today doesn't have to suck. Break through your day-to-day boredom by downloading Call of Duty Mobile for free and enjoy fun gameplay featuring fan-favorite Call of Duty maps, modes, and operators, plus tons of new mobile content anywhere, anytime. Available on both the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download for free now. Rated M.
California Closets just custom designed Chloe's home office / guest room. Now she has a spacious desk with built-in charging for devices. Sleek wood cabinets conceal a queen-size Murphy bed for guests, and drawers deep enough to hide clean sheets and a printer. Now her spare room is perfect for workdays and weekend visits. California Closets makes space for what belongs. We did it for Chloe, and we can do it for you. Schedule your free design consultation now at 800-CAL-CLOSETS or CaliforniaClosets.com.
Mojo in the Morning, powered by me, Steve Guevara at Zott Ford, where you can lease a new 25 Ford Bronco 4-door Big Bend below $400 a month.
WKQI Detroit. More Mojo in seconds.
If you are struggling to get pregnant and you feel like you've tried almost everything, and maybe you've tried different procedures, you've done all the tests, maybe you've even tried IVF and it has been unsuccessful, I still would love for you to meet Dr. Shama from IVF Michigan and the Ohio Fertility Center. That's actually been the case for some of our Mojo Gives You a Baby contestants, Mojo. We've talked to people before, to couples before, who have tried rounds of IVF with other doctors, and that's where you kind of lose hope, right? Because you think that's your...
Him first, Dr. Shama, IVF Michigan. And I will tell you this, be persistent with getting in with them, because when you do, it works.
Oh, he is the most incredible man with the most incredible team. So passionate about making you a mom and making that dream come true for you. And that first consultation is free, so you have nothing to lose. See his facility, meet him and his team, and get all of your questions answered. Go to IVF-MI.com, IVF Michigan, where families begin.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Yep, it's hot. Thank God we have a pic of the temp from your dash to prove it.
This is Mojo in the Morning.
Mojo in the Morning. It's going to be very, very hot these next 28 months. I don't know. No, actually, they're saying, I heard the weather guy, Mike Taylor over on Channel 7, say this morning, I had them on.
Is that the black dude with the
That's
skinny
the black dude.
The real
black
skinny
guy.
Right,
yes. He's actually very good meteorologist. So far, he hasn't lied to me once. But he told us this morning that it's going to be 80s to 90s for the next month. Like, that's their extended forecast. Like, they got a month down of the weather, and so officially, you know, even though it hasn't officially on the calendar said it's summertime, we've officially hit it. Look at it. This temperature's 85, 85, 85, 85. Next week, or how about this Saturday? 90, 95 Sunday, 96 Monday, 97 on Tuesday.
That's too hot.
And then we cool off to 93 and rain.
129.
Are you sure you're on Detroit and not on like your other cities in there?
No, I do have. Here's my cities that I have in my thing. I have all the cities that my kids live in. So I got Tampa and Chicago because of Joe and Jacob. And then I have East Lansing for Luke when he was at school, which I don't even know why I have it, because basically is their weather is our weather within 25 minutes or 30 minutes. I got Toledo. Toledo is in there. Grand Rapids is in my phone. And my in-laws live in Tucson, Arizona. Want to know what the temperature in Tucson, Arizona is?
Hell, I do not. 103.
Tucson, Arizona is high temperature. Zach, you're close. 107.
Oh, my gosh.
They're going to be, by Thursday, they're going to be 112.
It's an NBA game. That's what it's like over there.
Chelsea's mom and dad had a weather guy in their city back in Tucson. When I used to work in Tucson, his name was Michael Goodrich, and he used to do the ice breaking contest of when it was going to reach 100 degrees for the very first time. And you would guess in January when the first and if you won a trip to or an Alaskan cruise to get away from it all. It was always they did this on what was the station? Channel 4 or something like that, the NBC station.
Idea.
It was a great contest. And we should do it with 100 degrees when it's going to be 100 degrees here.
Send somebody somewhere?
And send somebody to where we would be up to north. We'll go to the UP. We'll go to the tip.
I think we crave warmth so much that it should be like we'll still send you. Yeah, we'll send you to Florida in the dead of winter when it is
Why not
really
just
icy.
the cooler in Eastern Market at Grobles?
At Grobles, yeah. You get to go into our friends next door where they keep the corned beef.
That's hilarious.
All right, it's Mojo in the Morning. Zack, who is our executive audio producer of the show, he's our official podcast master.
Ooh, I like that.
Zack is getting right now to a point where he feels like he's been here long enough. He's done enough hard work.
It's starting to piss me off. I'm not going to lie.
It's time for
What's going on?
It's time for people to know who he is. What's going on, Zach?
You know, I've worked here for about 4 years, been on the show for about 3, and there are some people that just still don't know my name, and it's starting to piss me off. Every day, I'll tell you, the salespeople come in every Tuesday and Thursday or something like that, right?
I think so.
I open up the door for this one particular saleswoman every single day because I go to the bathroom at the same time. And she'll smile at me. She's like, "Oh, thanks, Jeff." And I'm like, "What the hell? I'm not Jeff." And she is so happy that I opened up that door and her hands are full that I can't come to correct her.
It's not even close, though.
No, it's been going on for 3 weeks.
Wait a second.
It's not a single letter in exactly
Jeff?
Jeff.
How did she get Jeff out of that?
I don't know. So I was walking with Teresa and she witnessed it too. And she just looked at me like, "Was she seriously call you Jeff?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this is the 3rd time now she called me out." But then after this happened, me and Lydia are on an email thread, right? A different sales lady messages us. It's like, "Lydia/Martin, can you help us out?" I'm like, "What are you talking? That's not even close."
That one's fair. Though.
Actually, that is fair.
Okay.
Wait, because what's your last name again?
My last name is Martin.
I don't even know what your last name is.
But
Yeah.
it says on the email, it says
Zach.
Zach.
And you sign
Martin.
it, Zach.
Yeah. I don't understand. Do I look like a jackass? Like what?
No.
You kind of look like a Martin, though.
So when you put it in, it's Martin. It's like backwards, Martin, comma Zach. So maybe
How did she get Lydia's name right?
she probably
Everybody knows Lydia.
Wait. So she calls you Martin.
Yeah.
And the other one calls you Jeff.
Yeah.
I want her to be here so bad, but I don't think she is.
What's her name? What's her name?
No.
Why? Say her name.
Come on.
I'm gonna invite her in the studio. We're going to introduce y'all.
Do you know who the one is that calls him Jeff all the time?
Who is it?
She's right over here.
She's not
so,
here.
No, she's right there, isn't she? She's two.
Is it
down.
Marshawn?
Yes, it is. It's Michelle.
I'm about to go get her.
I don't think that's her. No.
She's wearing a white dress. Go get her.
But bring her in, and we're gonna say, "Hey, what's this guy's name?" Let's say.
I love her, by the
I
way.
feel so bad that we're calling her out.
Here's the interesting thing that
Is she here? She's so short. Oh, that is her.
yeah.
She's shorter than me.
So Kev's gonna be the one asking her.
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think, is she coming? She gets real nervous.
Well, she
Here
does.
she comes. Here she comes.
I know.
She doesn't like dogs.
Oh my God. She's terrified.
She's terrified
Yes.
of dogs.
Do I look like?
No. I'm just saying fun
But
facts.
some of the people here during COVID used to bring their dogs in, like Angel.
Yeah.
And Angel's dogs scare
She'll
me
run.
too.
She'll run.
But, oh yeah, she'll run away. She'll jump up on the counter and stuff.
For real.
You want us to share the same?
All right. Hold on a second. Michonne, come on in here for a second. Come over here.
I love that she's so ticked off already.
Beautiful dress.
I know that is a really cute dress.
We got a quick question for you, which, by the way, Michonne, you've been working for this company for how long now?
21 years.
21 years.
Come on now.
That's amazing, yes.
Impact.
There we go. Applause. There we go. Hold on. Where's the applause?
All right, wait, keep these on. You got to hear this.
Michonne, this is just the only question we have to ask is, what's this guy's name right here? Man who holds the door open for you every single day.
She's looking for help.
Come on. Michonne, what is his name?
Bill?
What did he say?
No, try it again. Try it
All
again.
right, one more time.
Try it again.
Oh,
Come on. You can do it. What do you think is
You're not John, are you?
No. Here. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. Starts with a J.
No, don't mess her up. Hi, I'm Zach.
I asked Lee Robertson that.
Go get Lee. Hurry up.
Go get Lee.
He must have given me the wrong name.
No, I'm not trying to call you. It's just I was walking with Teresa the other day, and I held the door open for you, and you called me Jeff. And you looked so happy that I didn't want to correct you.
I thought Lee told me that was your name.
Lee,
Oh my God, I'm dying.
calling him out now.
I had just
Here he comes. Here he comes.
What's up, Jennifer? Hi, Jennifer.
Hey, good morning.
What's going on?
Not Poor Zack, bro. Why are you doing him like this?
We love Zack. We love
Wait,
It's Zack. All right, hold on a second. Hold on. Lee.
Come here, Lee.
Real quick, Lee. Got a quick question for you.
Sean is in here?
Yeah. We're asking all the senior account executives, the people that have been here forever. Michonne's, by the way, celebrated 21 years. How many years?
42.
42
Wow.
years.
Let's go, Lee. Let's go, Lee.
Lee, who is this guy sitting right next to you? What's his name?
Who's that?
Wait a second. Michonne said you threw her under the bus.
2 weeks ago, I asked you his name.
And what did he tell you?
I thought you told me like Jeff or John. Or
I like to keep you out of the
He did you dirty. Oh, I can't believe you.
You should know. You shouldn't even have to ask.
He's a salesman. He sold you.
He did indeed.
Oh my God! I can't believe that you did that to him. The best is
I do not
Michonne.
remember her asking.
Michonne, don't worry about it though, because Dorothy calls him Martin.
You're not the only one.
Because his name is Zack Martin, and so she doesn't know.
She just called me by my last name all the time.
He's got 2 first names, though. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
It's like Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby. Exactly. All right. Real quick. What is my name?
Mojo.
Jay Towers. I'm Jay Towers. By the way, I've always wanted to do that whole Scooby-Doo thing where at the end of the whole deal is, who is that person? It's like,
And they rip off the mask.
it's the pharmacist, Mr. Green Jeans or something. I don't know. Wow, that's unbelievable. Well, Zack, you are now officially Zack Martin.
I'm a part of Zack. Let's go. Michonne, I love you.
Love you guys back. You guys are wonderful.
Michonne's the best. By the way, you are so bad. You are evil, Lee. I thought Lee. Everybody thinks Lee's the nicest guy in this whole building here. We know he's. We now know his true story. You got the hat today? Did you wear the hat today?
The hat looks so cold.
It's the best. This guy's unbelievable. All right, that does it for today. We're done. We will see you tomorrow. Make sure whatever you do, you can call me any name you want to. Just listen. That's all we care about. We want ratings. We want advertisers. If you want to advertise, you advertise with Michonne or Lee. All right? You call iHeartRadio and you advertise with these guys. Now we're talking.
20 plus years of idiocy and still going in Detroit, Toledo, and West Michigan.
It's Mojo in the morning.
What up? It's the weekend. You're hearing my song.
Cry for me like I cry for you.
Right here.
Detroit's #1 hit music station.